Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, y'all. Whew. Hope everybody's feeling or had a better day than I did. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Shadow. It is a little late. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lynn. Did I say everybody? Did I say Stephanie? Sorry, I'm just jumping on late because boy, oh boy, it was quite interesting. I mean, to wake up at 11 o'clock in the morning and find out that my stream had been going all night long was interesting. It was interesting. I never ever that the term rare form. Um, yeah, that's what I was. Uh, yeah, I know I did. Facepalm. I guess in my mind, I just thought I could shut my computer, or maybe I meant to leave it live because everybody was still talking. I don't even know what I was thinking. But yeah, I know that Dee wanted to come up for a second. I did say some things that were out of pocket. But you know, we were everybody on the panel. Um, we were, if we did say things out of pocket, we did not. Those were hyperbole. I'll just leave it at that. And I'm not, like I said in Amanda's live earlier. Hello, Witches Brew. Hello, Henrik. Oh, that's fine. I'm not finished, babe. I'm not finished, Henrik. That's cute though. You've notified my board. That's funny. Why don't you also look up the kind of infractions nurses are allowed to have in the state of Texas? I mean, you can. It's like crazy. It's crazy the stuff that you're not going to ever be pulled into. You waste all your time that you want, dear, because I get online and I talk about people that talk about me. Yeah, Anne. Wait, no, it's you, Anne. Nice screen name, though. Male picture. Who is that in that picture? I can't even tell. Oh, Hitler. That's endearing, Anne. So Anne has a picture of Hitler as her profile pic. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that Hitler? That's fine, Anne. Do it, whatever you need to do, girl. Because, like I said, last I checked, even though what I said was really tacky, it really was. I'm not really gonna message Siwa's whatever or write him letters. If I was gonna do that, I would have done it a long time ago. Um, you know, it's okay for everybody else to take their low blows and to say things that um, enrage people. It's okay for them to do all that in those streams, talk about things that are none of your business. Um, he was the worst, Doctor. What? Yes, stalker and for show. I always forget, and I shouldn't because they stay highlighted. I shouldn't forget to which ones I highlight. Oh, there's D. The light bulb's Hitler. Yeah, I mean, he was the worst doctor that killed millions for Hitler. So, Anne, are you like a Nazi lover? Like, that just speaks volumes, Anne. Even if that's a joke sock account, I don't think that that's funny. Yeah, I was too. And we'll talk about that in a second. That's just not funny. You're gonna come in here and talk about writing my nursing board, which, like I said, knock yourself out. I am not finished. I guess you need to educate yourself what it takes to try to get any kind of discipline action on a nurse. Boo boo. And I'm sorry. Oh, I know. They refuse to let me be human because it's always about shame on me. I'm a nurse. Like, I understand that everybody knows I'm a nurse, but guess what? Guess what happens when you don't have to go to work and you're not at work and you're clocked out? We are allowed to free speech in this country, and And I'm the first one to admit some of the things that came out of my mouth were not the nice things, weren't the classiest things. But I mean, it was a mixture of the truth and alcohol. It's the way I feel. I'm entitled to say how I feel about things. I am. Whether I'm a nurse, whether I'm a doctor, whether I'm an attorney, whether I'm a garbage truck driver or, a vet tech. I mean, I'm just using examples. Everybody is allowed to voice their opinions on things. And I usually, like I said, I understand everybody's up in arms about it. What is she going to gain writing the board? She's trying to get me to lose my job. See, that's what they all do. Everybody that, I know it is, it's right. Like, I'm not running for office, y'all. But what I do when I'm at work is I save people's lives and I do a good job and I'm a good nurse. And nobody is going to do anything to me for saying some of the things that I said. Now, albeit you're right, some of it was probably tacky, whatever. And you do need a hobby because all I ever see you do is like you or see was bitch. I mean, write my board, do what you do, girl. But I guarantee you, I'm still gonna have my license. Terry Lynn. Sorry, I missed that one. I'm still gonna have my license so you can knock yourself out because that's just sad. Hey D, how are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess considering circumstances, I'm good. Yeah, after leaving all 40 people in my chat. Thank you to all of you that wrote all night. Again, thank you to Terry Lynn for holding it down. Dee, you did a great job also.
I fell asleep on you. And by the way, Siwa Moon does not know, but I don't drink, and I was not drunk.
It's got to be illegal for a person from another continent to file claims on a stranger from in another continent. I'm not sure, but at least I'm glad I've got this screenshot of her saying that. And I've got the screenshot from her saying it earlier in Siwa's chat. So, and
Oh, and
Graham,
we had
and Graham,
we had a
Dread.
special keep. We had a special person send that screenshot of her threat, the one that I
Where
sent
is
you.
wait, what now?
I said we had a special person who got that screenshot of
Who's that?
Angram, our friend,
Which one?
but I don't want to like put it on blast, you know. And
Uh,
our
okay.
friend, we was having fun on the phone with.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, and go ahead, D. Sorry, I'm looking for my phone. I'm trying to send a text to my daughter who is still up doing homework. Hold on.
I don't know. Let me go check because my daughter and my son they said they might come up here too.
Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. I've just got to send this out really quick. Dang it, which?
I'm always. Can you hear me? Anybody in chat? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you not hear me?
Now I can. Can you hear me?
Oh, it's probably because I walked away from the computer. So, okay, hold on one second.
My daggone daughter, she's in the alive right now. But she has the link, so I don't know if she's gonna pop through here. I don't know how long we're gonna be on here.
Hold on, let me read this. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I've got it.
I ain't gonna apologize for nothing I say. And I wanted to tell people, Maria. went on a TikTok and her bully
Okay.
ass friend, and they went on my husband's TikTok, and it was a night that I was playing with the dog. I was ready for bed. I was sitting in a truck at a truck stop, and they caught me without my dentures in. Yes, I have dentures, and I can tell you why. I had a hereditary disease. When I was 31, I had to have like 5 teeth that needed root canals. I could not afford the root canals because I had 3 small children and I was not getting paid child support and I was working a minimum wage job to take care of my children. And I made the choice to have my teeth pulled out because I had to take care of my kids. So anybody that wants to keep posting me FYI binges with Brittany wants to keep posting shit because they keep catching me. I'm not embarrassed. None of you guys can even walk point 0.5 miles in my shoes. You could not survive the hell that I went through to get to where I'm at today. You couldn't. So if you think that posting photos of me or catching me without my teeth on alive, that doesn't bother me. I'm very secure about myself.
Yep. And good for you. I mean, and that's just rude. I mean, and everybody needs to take a long look in the mirror before they. I mean, everybody, seriously, Dee is, and she's beautiful, and that's just wrong to keep messing with people about stuff like that.
It was something that
Um,
was handed down to me by my grandmother. My grandmother was also 30 years old with a full set of dentures. Um, and people that know me in real life know that it was from the hereditary gene from my grandmother. Like,
yeah,
people can't help that shit. You can't fucking, like, you, you guys go running around the internet crying that people are like making fun of domestic violence survivors, people who have disabilities, people who have diseases. Well, I'm one of them that you're making fun of.
hmm,
So that's like a little contradictory if you ask me. And it's mad. And whoever's on Reddit thinks that I'm mad when I'm talking. I ain't mad. I'm calm as can be. I don't give a fuck.
yeah. Um, that's exactly right. She does not give a fuck. I don't think y'all know her well enough. She just gives zero. Um, Amy, are you kidding me? Come on. No one looked drunk. The snippets I've seen today, girl, come on. I won't even go back and watch it.
And I'm gonna tell you also, I have real entertainment news is back. Period. Point motherfucking blank. So if you come at me about real, you're gonna get a new asshole shootout. Period. I don't give a fuck who tries to attack me. Real entertainment news. I fuck with him. There's nobody gonna change my mind. I don't give a fuck how he talks. It's entertainment, people. Entertainment. Get over yourselves. The dude is cool as shit. He's very soft spoken when he talks on the phone. He's very caring about how people are. Fuck off. All y'all fuck off that keep on fucking with him, period.
He really is a nice guy behind the scenes, and you know, people need to lighten up and understand that even albeit whatever I know people are always going to have opinion about what other people say, but if y'all can't tell that the stuff he's saying up there is it it's for what it's worth. I mean, there was people on YouTube. There's that lady, that Peaches lady, that would go on and just tell these horrible stories about doing stuff to her own child, and that's the lady that
Bitch, I
got
was
put in
looking
prison for
for
animal cruelty. What are you talking
peach,
about? What video of Danielle? When was that played? And what?
peaches, right? The
Yes,
American. I was
yes,
telling about that broad. I said she fucking blew up on an internet just by a video she did about Fenneman products
right.
because she
Hmm.
was literally telling people the wrong way to wash the you know what, their cooter cat.
And she was allegedly harming an animal, but like, and so that's an example of somebody going way too far. But what I'm trying, my point to be made about this is that, it's the stuff he says is to be taken with entertainment for I mean, I'm not justifying um whatever, but I don't even want to say anything. But what I'm trying to say is like, just everybody needs to, I know the people that hate are going to find any reason to hate on anybody. Oh, I want my sex. Yeah. Really? I didn't watch, obviously. Hey, Gurks.
It ain't,
Um,
ain't about my enemies. I don't care. Like, I want to tell people because it seems like people on the internet who don't know me like to try to tell my story, and that's why I tell people. I mean, it's no secret. Maria blasted my fucking business about me and my husband. Maria's blasted every fucking thing, and it wasn't her story to tell.
right.
And if you're gonna tell my story, at least tell the fucking truth about my story because it could never, never, ever walk in my shoes. The shit that I've been only 44 years old. That's the reason why I'm the way I am today. Like
Mm-hmm.
I grew to have tough skin and I just don't agree with all this shit and them having all these bullies having all these hate streams and going after you, me, real, Amanda, Terry Lynn. Like, nah. That shit,
Yep.
nah. Cause I'm quick to tell somebody, lay the fuck off of people.
Y'all, I don't even know what split y'all are talking about. Okay. I can't. Y'all, I mean, ask D. I have, I have been mortified all day.
I just told her, I said if I wasn't um fat like I am right now, I probably could put both my legs behind my head. About 20 pounds and I can.
Y'all, and Seal wants to be over there being like, she is a mother and she's gonna get that drunk. I haven't been that drunk since I was before, whatever. You always have a way to glorify yourself. It's not like that happens every single day. In fact, I don't know, I've talked to several people today. I'm like, y'all, I don't, I have not been like that in years. Like, that is crazy. And it's every time I drink liquor, but it is what it is. We did have fun. The little snippets I saw are fun. We were dancing and singing, and shoot, y'all were entertained enough to be in here at 11 o'clock this morning with 40 people still in here and ain't nobody on the screen. So
I
thank
was
y'all all.
up there sleeping. I was sleeping, guys. Like I was not even drunk. And for her to say everybody on the panel was drunk, bitch, you a fucking liar. See a woman, shut your fucking mouth. We're
Yeah,
sick
really.
of you. We're sick of hearing you. Oh, shut your fucking mouth. Stop talking about real on your fucking panels, you stupid fucking
Quit talking
cunt.
about all of us. Don't you guys understand that when you stop, we'll stop? I mean, but until you do, and it's because you don't have any content, see what I get it. And I understand that I'll only have one content video on my channel, which, by the way, you had to highlight in your live. Get your own content. If you don't have your own content and you're not talking about people, then you're talking about other people's content. Just like you
Well, that's
plagiarized freaking Terry Times live today in your live about how it was your independent idea about antifreeze and how it leaves the body. Girl, you watched her live and then went over there and said the same thing verbatim. And I brought it up last night, and at least I credited the fact that I heard somebody else say this, and that's correct. I didn't even think of that. Terry Time was smart to think of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
great time
it's
alone
true.
too. She's our
Huh?
fucking. She's our elder. They need to leave her alone. They need to leave her the fuck alone. See what Moon? Leave her alone. Leave Real alone. Leave Terry Time alone. Leave Terry Lynn alone. Leave me, Amanda, Brooke, and whoever else you're fucking attacking. Leave us all the fuck alone.
I mean, it's so funny that your followers, Siwa, are going to try to call or harass my nursing board now, which, like I said, it won't do any good. But the point is, it's like, even though, you know, I keep saying the real life stuff. It just I'm not going to do it. Just like when it was suggested and proposed that I go along with CPS getting called on UC, I refused to participate. So there are lines that I don't cross, and that kind of shit. Like you're sitting over there telling people not to go real life, don't go real life, don't bring up people's kids, but you're allowed inciting your followers to do this. Like you are the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, she's
Everything you say
involved.
is hypocritical.
She's involved. She does it. I mean, come on. She had Trisha Licious' child taken away. She's a piece of shit. But she wants to sit up and talk about everybody else.
On a channel that she monetized off of talking everybody about everybody in this community,
And
including Jen and other people. Like you've literally been such a reject and in on IG that you literally had to go around and stalk everybody's stuff and then go make videos about it and exploit everybody. Nobody gave you permission. And who the hell do you think you are?
exactly. The fact that she was supposed to be Real's friend and the girl comes in there and stirs up a whole bunch of shit and then she makes a live instead of going and talking to Real. What kind of person does that shit? Take that shit behind the scenes and talk to the person. I mean, if you're a friend, you ain't gonna give a goddamn what somebody says, period.
If if y'all haven't noticed, Sewell will stab anybody in the back in a second in order to come out looking like a hero or an advocate or anything of the sort. She doesn't as long as it takes her like the same thing with the whole Jared live that backfired about the S attempt and going live and act like she's a freaking now she's a witch and now she's credentialed well enough to be handling somebody's crisis. I don't think so. That's what crisis numbers are for, because the real people that can handle these kind of things um, aren't usually on live casting spells for people. But that's exactly what you did with Jared too. You exploited him so that you could make yourself look like a hero,
Oh,
and that's why
oh,
she turned on Real like that.
and Real did not say that he was calling rape on your daughter Maria or your daughter Jen. He made a song. It was fucking funny. Your daughter is a fucking adult. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the
I
fuck
don't think
up.
anybody in that whole chat took that seriously, but you, Maria.
Shut the fuck up. All of them did. All of them that are entertaining it. AT2, fucking Silver Moon and Graham, all of them, they're running with it because oh my God, Maria's feelings are fucking hurt. Well, you know what, bitch, you were up there making fake accounts and putting people's families and dead family members up on a fucking account. Shut the fuck up. Ain't
And
nobody
she
care
always,
feelings.
I'm pretty sure that she keeps denying the fact. D, how many times did me and you, when we were friends with Maria, get pissed because she wouldn't quit making those fake accounts? And
A
she
lot.
did put Amanda's little brother on an account, and she did do all that.
And
And
she
she's going
put
to sit
my
up there.
cousin up there and tried
Yeah.
to lie
And my
about it.
dad.
You know what? Who had the video? It was just the four of us, and I know goddamn well Brooke wouldn't fucking do it.
What?
Put that fucking video of my husband when he was fucked up.
Hell no, I don't even have that video. I didn't save any of that stuff, just like I didn't save her stupid harassing a cancer patient in the grocery store. I mean, hindsight's 2020. I wish I would have, but I didn't because I'm like we were talking about this earlier. It's because we had no ulterior motive. Yet that woman has all these things of mine still.
Right.
You did your life when your kids were asleep. She defends herself with this very fact. Exactly. Exactly. And I know how to say exactly correctly, not exactly, because I'm all
And
spun up.
and Amzy, you're a racist fucking bitch.
I can't believe that. I
And let
can't
me,
believe that.
you know how much we were attacked without we didn't even say racist shit, and we were fucking labeled as racist last year. And my
Yep.
are fucking mixed with beautiful skin, beautiful hair. They're beautiful. Fuck
Uh-huh.
off. Anybody that thought that I was racist, fuck you. Go over there and start attacking that bitch. Why is nobody standing up to her for being racist, calling people the N words, and then talking about um getting a white hood for her? Like
I
she's a
cannot believe
disgust.
that. I can't believe that. I really can't believe that that was said. I mean,
Right.
it's just a lot. And I'm sorry, Heidi, and I'm sorry, again to
Real.
Terry Lynn and to Real and everybody else that is having to deal with this kind of backlash. Yeah, I know, Amy. I was like, D, what are you doing at the 10-hour mark up there? I couldn't watch it though. Like I said, I just was rolling around the bottom,
Oh my God.
fast forwarding.
A friend of
What?
mine that was in the live called me and said, D, you were in the live for 10 hours sleeping. I said, oh my God, did you hear me snoring? And she was like, no, you were on mute, but you were just sitting up there.
It's hilarious. She does that same stuff on the phone. Yeah, Maria blamed JY, all of her bad actions on John. Nobody makes you do anything. It is who you are, and it is. It
Right.
is who
Oh,
she is.
yep. Because
I mean,
John Yates didn't have her doing that shit to us. What would be John Yates' purpose for her to post shit about me? And she says, I never attacked first. You were a lying bitch. I never posted anything about Maria.
nope, me neither.
I got the hell away from
Well,
her in our friendship with her
yep,
and Claudia. You know, Claudia likes the fat shame, but she's she's over there doing some what is it?
yeah.
Weightlifting, whatever.
Claudia's so touchy. Claudia's so touchy that we went on a stream and everybody started calling her chunky. So that I mean, I guess I gotta hand it to her. I mean, golly, but she took that one comment and now she's like a whole bodybuilder.
Yeah. Because she's so insecure about herself. That's an insecure person. Like, I know I'm heavy set. I'm heavy set because I think I have a thyroid problem, you know, and I lose weight, I gain it back. I lose weight, I gain it back. I have an issue with it. So fucking what? I am comfortable in my skin.
Yep.
Love who I am. I'm beautiful regardless of what these non-working people think of me. Like, come on. You're so intimidated by me because I'm an independent, strong ass woman. And you ladies do nothing but sit on YouTube causing problems for people. Amzy, Britters. Maybe get a real job and take care of your small children. Stop living with people. Get your own place. Get men that care about you. I mean, get a better life than what you have because from what I can see, you two ladies have a horrible life. And that's why you two are so miserable.
Well, and I could say that about, I mean, I think we could say that pretty much about Siwa and
Yep.
Maria and everybody else that, I mean, and like Dee said, I never did anything to Maria first. She's always like, she came at me
Nope.
first. Why don't you tell the truth? You made a whole page again, just like you did. Like, how are we supposed to believe it wasn't you? I know for a fact it was you, by the way, but you put the same thing on all these pages. I mean, that was the page that you initially put my dad on, not your current page that you had now that you have my dad on it, the page prior that either got taken down or you took it down um, with my daddy on it. I wasn't just, I'm happy with walking away and not talking to you. Phil, I was going to do the same thing with you. Walk away and just not talk to you anymore. But you go and y'all poke and you poke and you poke and you expect people not to react,
Oh yeah,
you
and
know?
Phil, I guess Phil is going after Real too. I guess they found one of his rap videos and then put together something with him hollering out my record label because we have uh, we have some stuff going on with that. Like, shut the fuck up, Phil. You're a fucking nerd. Like, you're a loser. And for you to be in this fucking community worried about what women are doing with somebody else, go fuck yourself. Go lay down in the bed with your wife and stop being so invested in this shit. You're a fucking loser. And stop hacking people's shit. And I know it's you, motherfucker.
And, people throwing around in the chat, she needs to get a PO. Oh, and how about that big slip? One of her followers, won't even mention the name. Went in our chat and was like, since y'all live in the same state, dot, 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 why don't you put a RO? Because I'll put one right back. I mean, you don't you know the amount of proof I have on every last single one of you? Like, stop. When you do things that are just as dirty to people and there's proof of it, how would you ever go into a judge's office or I mean, a court judge's office? Listen to me. I'm still a little discombobulated. Um, and expect them to do something whenever this has been a back and forth between everybody that's involved. Back and forth, everybody. Like for y'all to sit over there and think Siwa's hands aren't clean. Sorry, Siwa, that I said what I said. I mean, I know what it takes. I know what bothers you, and I did just like what anybody else would do. I said the stuff that's going to bother you. Okay, sorry, I sit here and you video after live stream after your 5 minute intros and your 5 minute freaking haters video. I mean, you're so cheesy,
Well, I
cheesy.
why her
But
son.
I don't
I
say nothing hardly ever. I mean, I have been since I got this YouTube channel because I was sick of it, sick of you.
and
Sick
I
of your
can.
stories, and again, I have the right, I reserve the right. If you put something out there, I have the right to choose whether or not I find it true or fiction. I, I it's my right.
I don't
I don't
believe her.
have I don't have all the elements that I need to make a formal decision, and I don't care anymore. I've publicly stated, and it's not against my nursing license to have an opinion on stories that you told ad nauseum for over a month or maybe 2 months. You put that out there. Nobody would have ever known anything about it, but you wanted to talk about it. You like looking like a victim. You enjoy it. You hope that people sympathize with you and buy you things and buy your spells,
Just get a job.
okay?
It's easy.
Because it's easier for her. I mean, that's embarrassing. I would never rely on being a victim to get money or to get sympathy or clout or subscribers ever.
It's easy being a bad bitch. Just get a fucking job and work. And
I
work.
mean,
And by the way, you ladies seem to be confused. There's a difference between a dump truck and a tractor trailer. You guys need to get a little educated because I drive a tractor trailer. My truck is about 90 feet long. Like a dump truck is something you go and take rocks and gravel and dump it on a work site. I'm literally hauling things
it's
that you need at the store.
It's just crazy to me, Dee, that somebody with no job, again, I'm going to highlight what I just said, that relies on victimization of herself, that relies on begging without begging, you know what I'm saying, passive aggressively asking for stuff. Oh, I want this camera, but I can't afford it, guys. Oh my God, we're not going to be able to do our Haunted Mansion streams. Oh, but it's okay. I'll get it next paper. So you're over there pilfering for donations, calling me broke. Stop there. Calling me broke while you're begging for money and you've been
Right.
begging for a year, girl. And then not only that, but then you're going to take it and go further and make fun of Dee's job, her own business that she owns, that she's going to thrive off of, and eventually have her own company to where she doesn't even have to drive a truck. So
Yep.
we're going to laugh our asses all the way to the bank, okay, with the money that we make at our jobs while you sit over there and as jealous as you are, which is
Yep.
why you wanted to get my job taken from me and you called my job, but it's not going to happen. In fact, again, please be my guest. You will find out. Do whatever you got to do. I'm not going to lose my job. Okay, I did nothing wrong. So you want to come at me and you want to make fun of D and make fun of me when you literally don't have what you want, which is income so you can buy stuff and you don't have to, you know, pinch and beg.
And make fun
I,
of Real and make fun of Amanda and make fun
yeah,
of Carrie Lynn and whoever else they're fucking making fun of. I'm sorry if I can't remember everybody's names, but we're bad bitches and Real's a bad motherfucker and it doesn't take much to be a bad bitch if you got off your lazy fat asses. And I can say, see a moon. Britters, Amzie, and anybody else who fucking follows that goddamn filth.
Lisa, yeah. And and another thing is
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
important to bring up that, she noted today, and I told you I watched some of her live, I couldn't watch it, especially when she was like, she did this and she did that. And I haven't referenced the video yet, so I was like, I'm not hearing it from her. I'll watch it myself and see what I said because she never tells the truth. But she made a point of saying all of us were supporters of John. All of us were his friend at one time.
Well,
And
I never John Yates friend. I watched John Yates.
no, I'm talking
And,
about,
no,
she was
I'm
talking
saying
about,
I watched John Yates, right? And the more these motherfuckers keep pushing that Yates is this, Yates is that, and y'all motherfuckers following Yates, and you did it. Hey, listen, I am now a supporter of John Yates. What y'all gonna fucking do about it? Not a goddamn thing. Fuck you all. I support whoever I want.
and everybody's going to say, oh, Brooks a Brooks stabber. Phil, you're so ingenuous, by the way. You're so stupid and lame. Brooks stabber. But no, I'm not a backstabber. A backstabber is somebody that did what you did and going up on a live on my birthday and having your cohorts call the police on me and posting those pictures. You, and then, so yeah. And then I got to know and got to talk to people on, on that side, on that team. And I quickly realized if no better way to teach me what kind of people I was actually dealing with, and I had no idea the some of the stuff until after learning it from others that y'all did prior to me even knowing you guys. Like I got the full story, okay, and y'all are pieces of crap. Seriously. Um, so everybody that does things to people always like to start where they were you know what's the word, attacked. They don't ever want to start with what they did to get the attack. And learning all this and becoming friends with John and becoming friends with, I'll just term them as the hags for lack of a better word. Um, these are good people. These are good people that have all been hurt. Okay, everybody's been hurt, and y'all get mad and freak out when you get it back done to you. And like I said, my prior point was all of y'all have one thing in common. Y'all were all friends with John at one point. Doesn't that speak volumes? John is good at what he does, love him or hate him.
Right.
John has a following. John has connections. John's got all the things that all of you want. John's got a thriving YouTube channel, which, by the way, I'm sure we touched on last night. Quit worrying about Social Blade. He doesn't show his followers because he doesn't want to. And y'all can keep going off of that inaccurate information. But John's got everything that y'all want. And it kills you. And it kills you to the point of obsession. Okay?
And I just got a question. Like, you wonder why John hides his followers? Because y'all make such a big deal out of it.
It's
And
probably, yeah, it's fun for him to piss y'all off by doing it.
that's all it is he's hiding his followers, because I know the last time before he started hiding his followers, he had more than 13,000 on his fucking thing. He has way more followers than Amzie and Seal and Moon put together, and Brittany, because we don't really know how many real followers Amzie has, because she has a habit of buying followers. But by the looks of her videos, she don't get too many views. What, maybe 1,000 views on hers? That's not a 10,000 following page.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. I don't really look at her views, but I mean, but like I said, it's how many of those people that sit over there and Steve was chatting, everybody else is chatting, hate on John, were right up his ass, prior to this. Because I've sat there and watched Siwa beg, John, please let me put your videos up because I really need the money. But yet you're gonna go over there and be posting a broke song about me. Come on,
All broke.
get a
You,
life.
Terry, they think we're broke. Like, motherfuckers who get up off their ass every day to do something, we're definitely not broke. We're definitely not broke. And I made it to where I could have my own business. Obviously, I'm thriving, and
Yep.
nobody is worried about y'all. I mean, because really, you want my honest opinion, Amzie, Brittany, and fucking Siwa? Y'all are beneath me. Y'all are beneath me. Y'all are in your 30s and you're still doing nothing but sitting on your ass, running your mouth, causing drama, and trying to make money off YouTube. You're not getting nowhere. Go get a job. I can tell all three of y'all you're not getting anywhere.
Well, and that's why this is so important to them, or to it I just am sorry. Siwa is just her. It's why it's so life or death. That's why it's so important, because she doesn't want to work, obviously.
Drop the link.
um okay,
Drop the link, Brooke.
drop the
I
link. Who's coming up?
I don't know if my kids are in here,
Oh, Amanda. Okay.
but let me tell y'all something. My kids know everything, and my kids are grown, so they can say whatever the fuck they want. And when they start showing their face, you're gonna really wish you didn't fuck with me. Because when three
Because
of us,
those kids love their mother, okay? Because she's a damn good mom.
and
We're all good moms.
when my husband gets out of jail, they're all gonna get it. He already told me. So everybody knows what's going on. I'm even sending links to my kids so they can watch everything that's going on.
Hey, Teresa. Someone scream. Why? Ah, I can't be loud tonight. I was loud last night.
Well, I just want to make it clear who I support because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm not supporting them when I do. I support everybody that I fuck with, and I go hardcore. It may not look like it at this point, but Brooke, when I fuck with somebody, do I go over the top or what?
Yes, you
Hey,
do.
girls. Hey, girls.
Hey,
You
Amanda.
go over the top, D. You do. You're the greatest friend ever. That's why you're my period.
Yeah.
And
And y'all,
if people say shit to me about supporting people, oh, and guess what? That's what happened when I started following Lisa Ham from 90 Day Fiance. We were all labeled a fucking racist. And
yeah,
guess
they
what?
called me the KKK of 90 Day.
Yeah. And guess
Yeah, they
what?
did. I remember that.
I'm still friends with Lisa Ham today.
Mm-hmm.
You guys pushing me, trying to push me against people, and you know what you end up doing? You create friendships for a very long time.
Yep.
Strong friendships.
Very strong friendships because I feel I'm a protector. I'm a Scorpio, and I'm a real motherfucking Scorpio. I was born on the 1st of November. I am a protector, and that if people haven't figured that out already, they're gonna figure it out. I've got all
Mm.
y'all in my wings.
I know. I was talking to D today. I was like, D, have we been friends? I guess was it 2019 or 2020? Was it
I,
May of 2019 when I started my page?
I think so.
Or, or was it 2020? I can't remember. But let's see. I can't really
You
remember.
guys have been friends 6 months longer than I came in 6 months later.
And when did you come in? Was it 2019 or 2020?
2020.
Was it? Okay.
When I
Oh,
came in, it was 2020.
I can't remember.
I'm
It's
gonna
like,
ask Terry Lynn. Yes, Terry Lynn is a day after me.
oh, we've got two Scorpios.
Yes, and that's why I'm like, okay, so you're over there talking about you're shedding your Scorpio skin or whatever. Bitch, I'm a Scorpio, and you're acting vindictive, and I'm calm. So your vindictiveness is gonna bite you in the fucking ass because I used to be the vindictive Scorpio. Now I'm the calm Scorpio, and the calm Scorpio is more dangerous than the vindictive one because the vindictiveness always bites you in your ass, and I know this
Mm.
for a fact.
Yeah.
And
I
like
I
when I'm
I,
laughing,
I know this for a fact as well.
Hmm.
and when I'm laughing, it's never fake. I'm always laughing. There's not a fucking moment, even if I've
Why do
got the
you think
biggest.
Why
I got,
fake laugh?
I don't know. If I got the biggest stress on my shoulders, I'm still laughing. You want to know why? Because I don't let small shit. I don't sweat it.
You don't. We're on the phone talking about like real life problems, and we're laughing through the whole conversation. You can only worry about it so far.
I was always taught by my mom, you can't worry about things you can't change.
Yeah.
You can't worry about it. So why are you going to worry? All you got to do is figure out how you're going to get through the situation. And it's easy to get through situations because all I have to do is laugh about it and think about it, laugh about it, think about it, and I already got my damn answer on how to handle something.
Like, you
Like,
sound terrible. Have you been getting a lot of heat?
Who, me? Oh, I'm sound
You
terrible
sound.
because I'm sick. It's kind of like I was
I
coughing last
know.
night.
I
Have I been
know.
getting a lot of heat? I don't know. I've been avoiding any of that. But yeah, I mean, I don't. Some of the stuff I said was rude. The way I said it. Some of the stuff I've only said in private. But you know, there comes a point. Everybody has a breaking point, and I'm sorry, but it was a perfect recipe last night. I got wasted, and yeah. So yeah, I vogued a little last night. I evidently sang.
So cute.
What
You
was that
dance.
Beyonce? What was that
hold
Beyonce
on.
song that John kept saying? What was he? Where
Soldier.
you at? Where you at?
Can I,
Where you
Soldier.
at?
It's
can
called
I say,
Soldier.
can I say something to Sassy? Why were you over there lying? I don't like that.
Dee, I'll talk to you about it when this is over because Terry Lynn and Teresa and I just got off the phone with her. So I'll
Yeah,
explain it to you.
but that whole thing was like you're sitting there trying to blame me for saying something to you in a chat that I was modding for.
I did not twerk.
I was in.
I did
I was
not.
I think I twerked.
Oh
not
shit.
like that shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. If you don't got physical proof I had something to do with something, don't you ever fucking blame me again. Because I saw your comment over there on Angie's channel. And I think you're dead fucking wrong.
Well, she apologized sincerely to me. She kind of did the same thing to me, and she apologized sincerely to me, and I think she'll give you the same.
Yeah, well, you can't trust people that were fucking backing Angie's ass like that and talking shit about you.
Well, we backed her for a while.
Yeah, we were backing her ass. We were backing her ass to all that shit. Like, come on now. You know what you're doing.
Terry Lynn says they got it. So well, wait. Like, why don't y'all talk about this after? But like,
Yeah, I'll
D,
talk to you. And actually, Sassy should reach out to Dee and just.
or if you want to come up, Sassy, you can. Unless you probably don't.
I
Sassy,
never told Brittany you spoke to me in DMs. Me and you spoke inside the
drop the
chats.
link. That would be perfect if she came up because then there's nothing to hide. I mean,
Okay.
that would be great. Just clear it up and be done with it. And we're not going to jump you. I'm right here. I'm not,
I'm gonna tell you what I exactly said to Brittany. I said,
Well, hold on. Wait. Let her click the link first.
I know Terry Lynn is a freaking MVP.
Right? We owe Terry Lynn
She
I don't
said I
know.
wasn't gonna just leave your stream on. I was like, that is so sweet of you to man. I don't even know. I've got to at least go back and watch where Terry Lynn gets left by herself.
The captain goes down with the ship. No, actually Terry Lynn does.
You are what you do. You're exactly right. That Maria accused him of saying that he wanted to rape her child, and they were saying that he was a pedophile, and that's bullshit. That man is so kind and sweet. He's
Sassy, I
very,
think they're going to come after you regardless, and we will back you. But I think it's important that you come up and just make it clear to everybody that, You know,
He
you
cares
don't have to say anything negative about them. You can just clear things up between you and D.
Oh, if you're worried about them coming after you, you're in this damn chat saying who you used to be, and you don't think they're coming.
I mean, they're already on it. If they want to come after you, I think their hands are full at the moment. But
Maria's a fucking bitch. Like, really, seriously, that man did
that's
not say about the raping and the fucking. Oh, he's nothing like that. Nothing. So what? He's on there. I don't even get offended by what he says on his thing. Like, it's comedy. He's bringing views to it. Hey, Locke.
Hey, Bambi.
Hey,
Like,
Lot.
he's a. I know for a fact because I talk to him every fucking day, maybe more than one day, and I fuck with him. And there's nothing anybody could say that'll turn me on air.
I've heard he
When
calls her locked black collar vault. Sorry, go ahead.
when I take somebody underneath my wing and say I fucking fuck with you, there's
Who are you
nothing any
talking about?
to turn me against that person. There's no way.
Who are you talking about?
Real. What
Oh,
Maria
Real.
did.
Yeah, we love Real. We love Real.
I'll also, well, since I just thought of it, I also heard that Maria was trying to say something about Vault sending me stuff. Now, I was reading her comment. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't like try quit trying to bring. Oh, here she is. Here's Sassy or Nerd Girl. Sorry,
Sassy. Listen, we'll it'll be all right. We're not gonna let anybody like come after you.
Hi, D. I'm so sorry. I just went by what Brittany told me, like an idiot.
I don't understand what Brittany told you though, because what I said to her at the end, calling her a snake, and I said Victoria got you, and I was laughing because I knew about the screenshots that was happening. I never told her that you and I spoke. The only time we ever spoke was in the chats.
She said that in Amanda's live that you and I were talking. I was like, I never personally talked to her. I talked to her in the group chat, sure, but not privately.
No. What I did when Brittany kept contacting me about Amanda going live, and then they were texting me. I think it was Amzy, if you want my honest opinion, because she has my phone number, texting me that she was Shadow and that Amanda, you were filming Amanda's live. I have the text messages still. And
What?
I went, I said, I still have the text messages where they were blaming you of coming into Amanda's live to record for the enemy talking about Amzy. So I went back to Brittany and said, "You're a fucking snake. Stay away from me. Victoria got you." And I had the laughy faces. And I blocked her. And then I went into the chat and told everybody to block Brittany because she's a snake. Well, she went in and she blocked me on my Paper Chaser account. And I signed out of Paper Chaser and went to my Boss Lady D account and signed in because I'm a mod over there, and she couldn't keep me quiet. And I kept saying, Brittany's a snake. Block her. Get her out of here. Brittany's a snake. I never mentioned you at all about talking to you.
Well, Brittany also
I
told
swear.
her that I went live and said that what'd she say? I used you, or I manipulated you or something. And so when she said that to all of them, she was going off of what Brittany was saying then too.
And that never happened because I'm always on live with her.
Because
Yeah.
I swear I did not know what was going on because I was watching a movie and Brittany just texted me like, Amanda used you hard. And Dee said you played us. So I'm like, what? What is going on?
Well, did you ask her for proof? Because they can't prove that stuff.
No. I just blindly trusted her like an idiot. I know. I
Well,
learned my
listen,
lesson.
Sassy, listen, we've all blindly trusted people in in this community before and gotten burned. So
Mhm.
Right.
you're not alone.
But I remember I don't even know what message you were even talking about in Reel's live. I was modding for Reel, and I seen you were going after somebody, taking up for yourself, and I was even in there taking up for you. I would never ever send you any screwed up messages.
Right.
I don't even bother anybody
No,
until they bother me.
that. Right.
But when I saw you sitting there saying, "Do you think Amanda or D sent me?" I would never.
No.
Only if you were fucking with me, then I'll come for you.
Yeah, I think she learned her lesson. I think she was trying to just trust Brittany because she'd known her longer, and she didn't think that Brittany would do her
Mm.
wrong, and she got screwed. And
And we
I mean,
both have Native American heritage, so
huh?
we both
You
have
said,
Native American heritage.
uh,
Hers more than me though.
yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you because I don't know. Are you
Yeah.
coming on our side now, or reporting for them? What's the deal? What's happening?
No, God, no. No. Yep. No.
she's apparently been talking to Teresa for the last several days, and she got thrown out of
Mm-hmm.
Andy's crew and demodded, and they turned on Amity. I mean, Amity turned on her.
Yeah. They say that I used my family as an excuse for accidentally blaming Jen because I'm private. I don't want to show my face. And I told them something about my family that I want to keep secret. I want to be worried if I didn't tell them that and show my face too because I don't want anyone to know anything about my family. So they're like, "Oh, that's an excuse. You're just saying that to get sympathy." No. So no, I'm
No,
never going to go back to them.
it's a valid concern. I mean, police were at my
Protect
parents' house this morning.
protect your information with all you've got.
Let me
If
tell you
there's one,
something.
Everything.
We
Right.
have a friend, Locked Volt. She has protected her information the last 2 years, and she has
congratulations, by
never,
the way. That's
she has
awesome. Vault,
never had.
smarty pants.
Yeah, I wish I would have came in on an alt account. Nobody would ever to this day fucking know who I was. But instead, they dig up your background information. They look for your kids. They post your families, your kids with awful ass captions on it. So you have
Exactly.
every right to keep yourself anonymous.
Anonymity in this
And they're
game
like,
is gold.
Yep,
and
it
they're
is.
like, "Oh, that's just an excuse. You're just saying that sympathy." Oh my God. I'm like, I'm done with these people. That's it. That hurt. That was a low blow.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, there's
If you think I'm that kind of person, you don't know me at all.
they're already searching for pictures of me and plastering it on. Okay, so keep your identity as safe and secret as you can. Don't
And
click no. Do not click any links that are sent to you.
don't click
What
links from any of them.
they will
Right.
find you.
Even an article.
I
They're
mean,
Nope.
saying
a long time ago, Phil had already had Maria's IP address. So, I mean, it just makes me think. I mean, how many of everybody's IP's addresses
He's the
does he
one
have?
person I'm scared of. And the
Yeah.
crazy Utah woman.
Yeah, that one.
yeah, that one.
Um,
She's the real freak. She's
uh,
Yeah.
crazier than Jen Bailey.
I mean, I really hope John goes to the police department and gets those reports so that we could put a stop to this because
Like, okay, to Phil or whatever, people
Yeah, babe.
who mod or support John, leave us all alone.
right,
Just hate John in your own time. Just leave us all alone. We can do what we want. Thank you.
exactly.
Nobody
Exactly.
owns the internet. Nobody's going to win a war. Nobody owns the internet. We're all going to have to coincide
Exactly.
to some degree on these platforms. And I don't know
Right?
why we can't just do that.
Well, they want us off the. They've made it. Angie has made it
Yeah,
clear
he got on
that
my nerves on Amzi's live. Like, go ahead, Dee.
she wants to have us chased off the internet. Well, big girl, I'm gonna tell you, this one here ain't getting chased nowhere. I've been here since all this shit went down with Amber Roberts and the shit she pulled, and she's still pulling it because she's behind them again. She's sitting back enjoying it, and I'm not going nowhere. Nobody scares me. I'm not jealous of nobody. I'm doing my own thing, but I also enjoy being
Likewise,
online.
we don't care if they stay or go. We don't care about that either. Like you can stay in your little hellhole, Satan's third favorite den in hell. It's totally fine with us. We don't want to come over. We don't want to, we don't care about your pathetic 60 people watching your shit. Like go right ahead. Go right ahead. We're fine where we are. Not
And
an issue.
what did I say today? She started this. I said that's okay because you're gonna end up losing all your people, and that's
And
what's
look at
happening.
them,
In a perfect world, we could just all coexist. I
right?
mean, why can't everybody just
Right?
just commit to not talking about each other? If everybody would stop, it would stop. We could coexist. You don't have to say anything bad. I'm sure we can all behave like adults. And it might not always be 100%. I'm sure people will screw up here and there. I'm sure things will get brought up. But if the cycle stops, it's going to be up to the person, that's if they say somebody slips up, the person that reacts to that. So there's a bunch of moving parts here that can be
And
done
it's
for this
hard,
all.
to get a
Uh-huh.
phone call at 4 o'clock in the morning from my mom with Paul at her house, Officer Paul Hinton.
Mhm.
That's really hard not to react to,
I know.
you
I know.
know?
Believe me,
Did
I know.
the police
Y'all heard my
Yeah.
reaction the time the cops came here.
Did you hear the police were called last night on 3 people?
Who?
You need
Sassy.
Oh,
Sassy. You need to keep it, whatever you do.
Hmm?
Don't show your face. Don't show shit. Don't let anybody on your pages either,
I don't
unless you
think
could.
we saw last night. Sassy, did you see the video, our live
Oh,
last
no.
night? Oh,
My
so yeah,
account was private.
the cops came to John's house, and then they went to Terry's, and then they went to my parents' house.
They hit Terry again for a second time.
And then they went back to Terry's.
Terry, what did they go back to your house for? I mean, I'm sure I found out all this stuff last night, but I'm having a hard time. My recall's just not where it needs to be today. What did they go to your house for twice? And dude, I was supposed to call you whenever I got done with that work. I
Really
literally
does
didn't finish that
matter.
work
Look at the
until
chat.
right before
It
this
is
one.
like junior high.
It's elementary school, honestly. Like, seriously? Angie's going to get mad because we're friends with real? Fuck you. I'd rather be
All of
friends
these,
than be friends with some
all
fake bitch.
all
We're
of these fights have been because, and it's like, I'm not kidding, every single one from John to the most hated cast member, from John to Phil, from John to, well, I guess maybe John and Phil. Yeah, it was all the same thing. It all is because every last fight on the internet is about who somebody decides to talk to or who somebody decides to mend fences with. And that's ridiculous. Every
It
last
is
one of these
ridiculous.
spin outs have been about that. It's not opposable for people to be friends with people that, I mean, I've known forever that Dee was talking to Maria. Did I ever tell you one time, Dee? You
No,
better not talk to her. If you talk
Me
to her, I'm not going to
too.
be your friend. Yeah.
Me too.
no.
I never said
And,
that either.
and I'll tell you the
And
reason why I have the truth with Maria, because I don't want Maria going out, because Maria's fucking mistake. I was trying to protect Maria from doing that because I know how my kids are. My kids are gonna come for her. Fuck arguing with her. Let me fucking just go ahead and make a truce and be nice to her and talk to her. And I was helping her get down the fake pages about her and all that shit. And then when they put her daughter in it, it upset me because these kids that's getting posted everywhere shouldn't be posted. These kids should not be posted. But you know, the ones that stand for no kids, they
No.
absolutely post those kids. See
Oh
what
no.
moon?
No.
yeah,
Maria.
and Maria, you posted that. I mean, I'll say it a million times until it gets ingrained. It's like y'all don't ever want to talk about this. You posted my daughter saying she was going to be pregnant at 15. You posted my son. The only picture I've ever shared of my kids, besides with Dee, I shared
Oh my
with.
God.
I shared with you in a group chat, and you don't have to tell me it was you. I know who I sent that picture to, and I know Dee didn't post it, and I'm sure Claudia didn't post it. It was you, Maria.
Hi, Terry.
You posted Amanda's child. You posted everybody's Phil's kid.
You
Everybody.
screen recorded the video of the night that I was domestically assaulted. I had domestic assault against me. You kept that. You're supposed to be my friend at the time. Why were you screen recording that?
And
Because that's what
she
she
was
does.
talking shit about my daughter who had
Me too,
graduated high
Teresa.
school, got pregnant. She was 17. Okay. She graduated high school. She didn't have to worry about how she was going to be a mom in high school. She got pregnant. She is now 18 and she is the best motherfucking mother I've seen at a young age. She loves that baby with all her heart
Yeah.
and soul. And she keeps her clean and dressed to the T. My
To
little
the
granddaughter,
nines.
my little granddaughter is fly. So
She is.
fuck yourself, Maria. It didn't ruin her life because
Hey,
guess
Black
what?
Swan.
She's going in the wintertime, not the fall, but the wintertime, she's going to start school for the nursing program to be a nurse on a labor and delivery floor. So go fuck yourself.
Awesome. And I'll give her any help she needs and
That's
guidance because
awesome.
beyond popular belief, I'm damn good at what I do.
You
And
are damn good.
and I know my shit. And I'm passionate about my job as much as y'all like to throw it in my face. Hey Terry, how are you this morning? I mean this afternoon. I mean, well, I guess it's this morning over
Hey,
here.
Terry.
Oh God.
How are you,
Hello.
love?
I just need to say this. I'm grand. I'm just pocket full of posies and shit. I just need to say this. There's a certain individual that's saying I haven't had a driver's license in 8 years.
What?
I
It's
saw her
weird.
driver's license today, if
Yeah,
there's any question.
okay. So, yeah, you did see that I have a valid driver's license, correct?
Yes.
Why would
And
they
I saw
even
how
So
much
say
you
that?
can verify that
yes, and I saw how much you have in your
it's a
bank account,
valid
and
driver's license.
I saw that, and I
I
saw
mean, yeah. So I'm not a broke bitch baby. Uh,
mm-mm.
that's my checking account. It's no one else's. Um, so and I don't sell drugs. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, and I don't live around drug dealers.
Mm.
I don't know what
That
your
was
motive is or what you're
Why
trying
would
to
why would you not have
accomplish
a
by
driver's like? Why would you not have a driver's license? I didn't hear that.
apparently I have these drug charges against me, which I'm like really concerned about because I don't know about these drug charges. These are some
I
whack
better look into that.
allegations, and I'm just here to address them because I mean I can show my record that I don't have, but it's gonna make everybody look stupid because I don't have a damn record. So I'm just curious as to why we are. It's called slander
You
Right.
can't just make up
because you're
lies
lying
about
on my
people.
name.
because when you don't have anything, and this is
Yeah, and it will go legal. You want to talk about ROs on somebody that's on that panel? Don't screw yourself. That's stupid. Because I'm not gonna sit back and I mean I will only sit back for so long and let you look a fool until I make a fool out of you. I don't smoke shit, okay? But I will smoke you.
I mean, because there was
But
And I
some
not
did
really
say that,
outlandish. I
not
mean, for
her.
everybody that wasn't here last
poor
night, I do
Brooke,
want to
you're
hear.
calling her and telling her here, showing here's my driver's license, here's my bank account, and then I'm calling her tonight. Here, can you listen to my mom? I hand the phone to
Yeah.
my mom so that you know that Jen Bailey called the police to her house. Like my mom stopped by for a minute.
Well, then,
I mean,
then I went on
yeah,
Reddit, and
I
Jen's
mean,
right there
this is
admitting
getting
it.
to this is ridiculous.
She admitted it on Reddit.
It's to a point though.
I believe
Idiots.
so. I believe she did under where I believe so. Look on the
Oh
backstab
dear
page,
God,
I
my
think.
cat's going crazy.
But I mean, so now Terry's been accused of killing animals, killing people, not having a driver's license,
Two
being
men.
broke.
Two damn.
It's crazy.
I'm selling drugs. I'm
Did you
selling
kill
drugs.
Brian too, Terry?
I'm selling drugs.
God, and I thought smoking
I
dead
killed two
people was
men.
bad.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're
No,
talking about, really. I don't know what she's talking about, I should say, okay?
those are
I
serious
got you.
accusations
Um,
along the
I,
rape and the
very and
Killed Brian
very
too?
and I need to clear up my drug charges that are within the narcotics. What are they? Because you know what? My record's clean.
well, that's
Um,
like they did
so again,
where they
What, Mimi?
yeah, I've abused the no like Jesus
Oh yeah.
Christ. So who did I? Damn.
the lady
Okay,
that you said
so I'm abusive. I'm abusing the. Okay, okay. What happened? I don't. Well, this has gotten to. Okay, I've abused.
Can you
How
read
can I
it? Because
abuse
I'm
someone
away
of
from my
sound mind?
phone. What does it say?
Yes. How can I abuse someone? Okay, I guess I have also been accused of abusing an or an old lady. She's
Oh,
basically I wouldn't call her old. She's elderly. But how do I abuse her? What do I do to abuse her? I should say. I need to know this.
she's
And I'm going to
capable of
bring up. Go
bath,
ahead.
or
Sorry.
she's capable of taking her own bath, right? She's mobile. She's able to move
Uh,
around, right?
yes,
So
yes.
you're not
I do.
her.
I draw blood. I don't bathe her or nothing. No, I mean she would know. She won't let me see her that way. She's. This is crazy.
And I'm going to go back to
She
whenever they
has her.
tried.
Listen, she paid
Go ahead.
$13,000 for that tub. Step in. It's got some nice lights on it. I mean, hell, I would go swimming in it if you want my opinion. So again, how am I abusing this lady in a bathtub? I
But
scream at her.
if you were
Oh my.
Terry, you wouldn't keep your job. Just like if I were
what
neglecting my
business is it of
patient,
Do
theirs?
you know how? Oh my God. Do you know how
you
long
don't
I've
keep
been
a
with these
job.
people? That's hilariously sick. Do you know how long I've been with these people though?
I don't know. I don't have
Well
any idea, but
over.
I do know one thing is
I'm
that
going well over 7, 8 years.
okay,
Stop lying. Y'all got to stop that shit. No. That's again false allegations and it's slander. And that's that can get you something.
so I just wish before any
I can't even
craziness,
laugh at
any
this.
more craziness, because come on, having people go interrupt. Actually, thank goodness Amanda's mom was, coming home from praying early at the church and didn't wake her up. But to drive up to your house after leaving the church, Amanda's mother is devout, just like Amanda is devout Catholics, and to come home and see a police officer sitting in your front driveway over stuff that's not even true, calling the cops and lying to them just to do what? For what? It wasn't even to Amanda's house. She didn't even find out about it till when? Today, Amanda, I'm assuming.
No, they
Uh,
called me. They called me and woke me up in the middle of the night and were like, Amanda, are you okay? I go, yeah, what? Are you okay?
Oh, that's right. You went on my live and talked about this last night. Gosh. Okay, sorry.
My mom's like, yeah, I've got Paul here. I'm like, Paul who? She's like, Paul Hinton. I'm like, oh, hi, Paul. Like, what time is it? She was like, 4 something. I'm like, why is Paul there? It's
It's just
crazy.
crazy. And then I remember vaguely, but somebody said, didn't John get a text saying the cops were going to go over there?
Yeah, Amity said her husband was calling.
But what were we doing to get the cops called? I don't understand.
Nothing.
Nothing
Having a good
that
time.
was real.
I
Nothing.
mean, he was reading
to
our
be
text
honest.
messages,
Nothing.
and that's probably the last time I read
Well,
it.
okay, yes. Now, and I'm going to be honest. I did not even know, like, I was shocked by the text message because I didn't know this stuff. So it was planned. How do I say it? I mean, it was more in depth. It was a willing participant. Sorry. I mean, so it wasn't what I was told. So he brought receipts, and I mean, I didn't ask for them. He brought them, and
Well,
I
no,
was
he
like,
was
well,
mad on
dang,
his own
okay.
accord. He was mad because, if that's not true, people get really mad when people lie. Like
Yep.
I get it's the worst thing for me to, especially not just lie, period. That also just aggravates the crap out of me. But lie about me, lie about my friends, lie about all this. It
Doing
infuriates
malicious
people.
acts, unthinkable acts.
And, he got pissed,
Well,
just like all of us have got pissed. We've all had enough. Come at us
yeah.
with things that are true.
Well, I've never abused anyone.
I
Okay,
don't
I'm not
think
an
you have.
abusive person. I've never abused anyone, and
Ditto.
I would never abuse the elderly. And it's a sick allegation. It really is. I would never
Tammy,
make that allegation. And for the person that did, mm,
yeah, well,
not smart. Not
and
smart.
no, and then speaking of Heidi, somebody just mentioned Heidi in here. I mean, there was more receipts today of what was said, and instead of saying I'm sorry or made a mistake or I shouldn't, it's double down city. Like,
Hmm.
it's not okay.
Right?
It, people make mistakes now, and people make mistakes twice. But
Empress, all them over there fucking supporting that shit. You're a fucking racist, and you've proved it by saying it many times. And why are they all over there fucking supporting our fucking
A known racist.
unknown
it
one?
is
They'll have to
2021.
answer that.
It is time to stop using those words. Okay. It is 2021. And, you and Heidi were friends, I thought, weren't they? I mean,
Yeah,
so
We thought.
it's just
Heidi
was
thought
sad
so.
to see Heidi up there upset like that because,
Yeah, it was.
Hmm.
I mean, come on. And I understand the concept of, okay, those were private messages to my friend. Well, the point is that you can't go around and tell lies about people and expect them not to show their proof of the truth.
Right.
And so for that, I mean, it is what it is. And I think a lot of it is preemptive ass covering, some of the stuff that's said. But
Fun
you,
size.
hey, fun size. But yeah.
Fun size. I always think fun size is
Hey,
Brooke
fun
size.
size.
Can you explain, Terry, why the cops came back? And I'm not, this is a replay for anybody that hasn't been here, wasn't there last night, and for me, because I'll say it again, I don't
Well,
recall everything.
when my daughter walked out, because she goes to work early in the morning, and yeah, I'm up when my daughter goes to work because you know what? It's dark, and she's my daughter, and I don't care if I'm overly protective, but I can do that because she's mine, right? Right. Um, I do have officers. They're boring officers, anyways. They're well, whatever. They're always up and down here. They don't do crap, and I'm not gonna say what I've done to them, but only because of something that pissed me off, and I had to do their damn job. But it doesn't matter. But they were just over here talking to my daughter when she was getting in her car, and I just told them, oh, we're good here. There's something going on. I'm fine. You can go. You've already been here. There was no reason for y'all, to come back here.
Uh-oh, where'd Dee go?
But they were asking her if everything was okay. I don't know. They were asking her if she was okay. If everything was okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, the only thing I was doing was laughing. I wasn't doing anything bad. But he was at that damn car door at my daughter's, and she's looking at him like, "What in the world?" And
My
there was nothing going on. Like we were not doing anything. I was laughing. Sue me, because it was funny,
God. Yeah. And then they call
and
back?
that's how I
Did
felt. I mean, it was funny.
they call
That
him
was the
back?
second time. No,
Oh,
he got the hell. I didn't ask. I didn't even bother to ask because I I don't. I'm not scared of them. I'm not. I don't care. I'm not scared of them. I just thought it was kind of weird that they were trying to question her. Like I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And she was just like, yeah,
oh my
because
God. It's
everything
just,
was okay in here. I was laughing. I was laughing. Y'all were funny. You were voguing, dude. You were doing silent.
oh shit. I know. I heard. And I heard I was putting goggles on my face.
Mhm.
I've already heard about the legs over my head.
But can I just say, you never spread eagle. You never spread eagle, ma'am. You never
No,
spread
you
eagle.
didn't.
I'm just
You
trying to figure out what
lying ass
prompted
bitch,
that. I,
Kelly
I really,
Green.
I can't wait till I get the gumption to go back and rewatch because, um,
I know.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
avoiding
Oh,
it
and I
too.
did. I said its
I
full
thought,
name
listen,
last
I'm going to
night.
tell you this. Yes, and you were beautiful. I don't
Ah,
care what
thank you.
anybody says, you were beautiful.
Oh,
No,
thank
you really
you.
were. I was like, she's my kind that I could take her out and I could let her go book a
And
glass of wine, dude, and I could have fun. We could have a
Can
oh,
damn
I
good
just say
time. I was like,
something?
we
hell
could,
yeah.
Can I
we
say
could. I
something?
tell sure.
Um, Another thing that, and Brooke heard this when my mom was here and talked to her. There was a multiple car accident on out on a country
Mm,
road outside of town in the middle of the night, and the officer that came through to answer this call, he was pulled from there to come and do this call. Now,
Mm,
one,
oh, damn.
that is what we've all been
Mm,
saying is stop they using police, resources for this bullshit. Um
yeah,
it's
that's.
it's it's inappropriate. But two, he said, well, this is a felony, and
Mhm,
this is spoofing. I didn't say the word spoofing to my mom. He did, and she repeated it to Brooke. This
mm-hmm.
is spoofing. It's a felony, and we're going to open a case about it because he had to be pulled away from an actual accident, a
Like
car accident. What?
mm,
And that's crazy. And what?
somebody could
Go.
die on that
Yeah.
accident
mhm.
because they're fucking around with these fucking wellness checks.
So
Or
Jen, what
somebody.
you
Yeah,
bought
I didn't need a
yourself,
wellness check. I'm good.
Jen, what you bought yourself was was nothing to be proud of last night with that phone call. I haven't gone real life to you. I know you keep telling people, and I just need to say this. I know you keep telling people, well, last week, and I've got videos of it. People sent me video of it. It was AMC and Amanda told me to slit my wrist and cut my hair.
Yeah,
That
and I'd
never
seen that
happened.
video my damn self.
That never happened.
I
But
seen the video,
now suddenly this week it's Amanda spoof called me and
Amanda,
told me
and
to
sent me
slit my wrist and cut
a
my
link
hair.
and then sent me a link. Yeah, which
So,
one is it? So
now
you
that
pick
you've
one.
made good with AMZ, you've quit accusing AMZ of it. You've dropped her name off of it. Now it's just
Hmm.
Amanda. You don't have any evidence that that's true, and you can't prove that because it's not true. And that wasn't me. If
God's
that even
name.
happened, if anybody even called you and said that, and Jen, nobody believes that, and I'm going to tell you why. And just in a nice way, I'm going to explain to you why. I'm going to break it down for you real simple. Who in their right mind gets a phone call and people tell them to kill themselves, and in the mix of it, talk them into cutting their own hair? You don't take hairstyle
She's always
advice
cut her
from
hair.
people trying to get you to harm yourself. Or at least normal people don't. And if that happened to you, you should take that to the police and have them investigate it, because that's crazy. And in the future, if that happens again, you should not take hairstyling advice from people like that. And in the future, and I don't even believe that you got a phone call like that. I think you just were, on one night, and you went in and cut your own hair and didn't like the look of it, and so you blamed it on Amy and me.
And nobody wants anybody to harm themselves. Nobody.
No,
No matter how much
absolutely not.
No.
disdain or hate we have for our nemesis or our people that we are feuding with, nobody wants anybody to get hurt. Nobody wants, at least I think on this side of the fence, I will say,
No, I don't.
nobody wants to lose their job. Nobody wants people to lose their kids. Nobody wants people to, in fact, in a
Well,
perfect
at least we
freaking
don't.
world.
I mean, I can't say the same for Anne Graham, who's proudly announcing that she's going to contact your nursing board.
Yeah,
Well,
and
all
she can
those
contact
people,
away.
all those people, Amzie, Britters, fucking Jen, Ann Graham, Maria, they want to see you fucking dead. Really
And
lying
number
about that.
Or hurt,
Really?
you know,
fucking
or
6.
in some kind of
Well, I don't want to
Number
see anybody
7.
dead or lose their income or be unable to support their family or be unable to feed their children. I don't personally want that
I
for
agree.
anybody. I don't care how I feel about them.
me either. None of us do.
No, and then I agree, and I don't listen. If you feel like it empowers you to post about my child that was in my whole family was in a horrific accident that could have killed every one of them by a lady that was in her 50s that had a record 50 pages long that was just in Davidson County alone, um, and because of her choices of drugs. Um, that almost wiped my whole family out. Do you know? You made fun of that, making that post, okay? And you know who you are. I should call you out, Britters, and I'm going to. Because I haven't done a damn thing to you or your children. Because I'm not that person. Because I don't go after kids.
Yeah, I haven't
But
done anything
by
to you
doing that,
either, bitch.
if anyone wrote or if anybody watched that segment, I didn't force my child up there. My child actually asked to stay home because she wanted to be there. Dennis never expected her to speak. She was never ever. She asked to speak. You can actually call him. I've got Dennis Ferrier's number because he's one of my best friends. If you would like to talk to Dennis, and he'll school you a little bit. But that changed my daughter's life forever because I lost her that day. Okay, asshole. Um, she lost scholarships. She lost a lot of things. But you know what? My family is alive, and my daughter, she's here. Um, so fuck you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I'm not
You know,
saying
fuck
this
her. No,
negatively, but
no. I have my kids, so I'm gonna be kind about that. I have my fucking kids. That's
yeah, you
kind.
have
Don't make me
yours.
be a
You
bitch.
do.
Well,
And Brittany
called such
wouldn't want
a
to have any
on
of us talk shit about her child who has, you know,
I don't do
problems.
that.
I wouldn't either. I don't do
I
that
don't do
either.
that.
But like, we haven't done that to you. So why come for Terry's kid?
Mm.
So I wonder who was the one
Which
who called
I
CPS
never
on Twitter recently. Was it
came for her
Amzie?
damn kids. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea about that shit. I never have came for her kids. I've never come for her kids. I told her daughter was beautiful. I don't do that kid shit. That's not my
Yeah, I
game. I
didn't
don't
even know
go
her
for
hardly.
kids. It's
So
like a little bit
I
of a
don't
low
know.
blow. I don't go for children. They've gone for my middle daughter and my eldest daughter. What's next? What you want? Come for
I
me.
mean, unless it was
Okay, come
Jen or
for me. I can
Sheila,
take your
who
shit.
knows?
But that
Some
side is
people
Uh,
known
admit it.
yes on people. Like, seriously?
But you're not hurting me. You're making yourself look like a dumbass.
Right. You're
Just
not
saying.
hurting me. You're not hurting Amanda. You're not hurting Brooke. You're not hurting Real. You're not hurting Lisa. You're not hurting other people.
Mm-mm.
You're not hurting Vault. Whoever the hell y'all are fucking with, you're not hurting us because what you're doing is making this army stronger to stand up against your
Mm-hmm.
fat fucking ass because nobody's scared of you. And
Absolutely.
so making your fucking threats. And if you want to fight me, you pull up, bitch, because I never fucking threatened to fight you. I threatened Jen to pull up on her ass. Yes, I did. And I told Jen that I wasn't coming for her because I got too much on my plate to lose. And I'm not going to lose my shit over none of you bitches that ain't got shit.
They
So
don't have a
fuck
pot to
off.
piss in or window to throw it out of. What you gonna get from them? But well, so that's just it. Leave kids out of it. Come for us. Don't do stupid stuff and come for kids.
Leave the
That's
kids
like
out of it.
showing
Leave the parents out of it. Leave the
the
police
lack
out of
of
it.
even integrity that you have. Like you don't even have integrity or self-respect for your own damn self, or your own kids. By the way, if you're doing that shit, that shows a lot about you.
And
A lot.
I even told Jen that I felt like she was set up because she had apologized to me on Sila Moon's live. I accepted the apology. Angie was so pissed off. I think that bitch created a fucking account to make it look like Jen. And I told Jen, I'm not, that's the reason why I haven't talked about you since Friday, because I feel like you were set up. But the bitch still keeps fucking talking. Like, shut the fuck up already. Nobody cares. You're unhinged. You need to go get medical treatment somewhere. And that ain't being a mean bitch to you. It is the fucking truth.
It is the fucking truth. And you need to
Mhm.
stop fucking accusing me and Terry Lynn of doing things to your dead family members and me of telling you to hurt
Yeah, I'm
yourself.
not
Like,
into
that's
that,
never fucking happened.
and
The
she's not
next
into
time you
that.
say that, you fucking bitch, why don't you provide some proof? Or just shut the fuck up and go
I
fuck
want
yourself.
evidence, and here's
Like
that,
even even
and let me
Clint
say
said
this,
on
and
that
if
live the other night. Clint said on the
yeah,
live the other night,
oh shit,
somebody said, "Why don't you get her some help?" And he said, "She's going to do what she wants to do. I can't. She's
hmm
going to do what she wants to do." Even Clint knows that he can't get you help.
well, yeah,
What's that telling you?
and here's the thing right here. My father's here. Why the hell would she want to smoke somebody else's family? I mean,
I've got Xavier's grandfather's
why would
ashes
I?
too. I would never. I've never once thought,
We're not
"Oh, hey,
into
I
that
want
type
that."
of that's the nuttiest shit I've ever heard. We're not into that kind of stuff. So
Right.
stop. You stop talking about us and leave our kids alone, and we'll stop talking
And
about you. Simple
parents,
as that. Okay? Does that sound like
And
leave our
we're
anything
parents
familiar?
alone.
It
right,
should.
and we're only talking about y'all because y'all are up
Because you
running
won't
hate.
stop talking about us. And don't talk about
And
loss either.
no.
Or
Leave
Brooke.
Real, Brooke, Amanda,
Yeah. Get
me,
that
Terry
smoke.
Lynn, Walt, uh Lisa,
Lisa. And what
Clark
the
Kent. I
fuck did
don't know what
Lisa
she's
ever
doing.
do? She's
Lisa
a
didn't do
Right.
good lady,
shit.
man.
That's
She's
what
a
she didn't do.
miracle. Leave her alone. She's your
She's
elder.
right.
Respect that. Or wait, you don't have respect. I forgot. Sorry. Sorry, what am I talking about? Yeah,
Yeah, she
you weren't
wouldn't talk
raised like that.
to her.
But yeah, leave her alone.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
because
any of them taught respect because they're a little bit younger than we are. Not by much. Um, 36-year
D,
old bitch, honey.
You need to
D,
back off
D.
fun
That's
size
no
and
excuse.
harmony and
But
It's
the
uh,
no,
36-year-old part is
Jules
no
and
excuse, baby. I've
no,
got a 21-year-old. Let me just tell you, I've got a 21-year-old up there that would never pull that crap. Okay, that's called respect. They know how to respect their elders.
but you got to be taught.
No. Well,
You got to be
listen.
taught respect, and you got to
You
give
rise
respect.
above. No, you
Respect.
rise
well, they
above.
they they said they were
Rise
dragged up.
above.
Not raised up.
They're what?
Dragged up, not raised up.
I
Dragged
don't know
up.
what the hell that means. What's dragged
And
up
then
mean? I don't know what
instead of
that means.
being
You
raised
got
as
me all
children,
confused.
instead of being raised, they were raised up, they were dragged up. I don't know, if like a victim shit.
Well,
Dragged up.
that
That
sounds
Yeah.
like
sounds
something.
like a puppy. A dog. What the hell are you talking? Mando, you for real?
Yes.
Shit. I've never even heard of this term. Dragged up. I don't know what that means.
I was
If any.
raised.
I was raised. I
My
wasn't
kids were,
dragged.
and let me tell you something. My kids will respect people, but when you fuck with their mother, there's no respect. They were
You
raised
damn
good.
right.
Kids. I got really good kids. Leave my
Yes, you
fucking
do.
kids alone. Stop
Yeah,
talking.
and let me
When
and
my
on
son
that,
got his first video, he's got over 12,000 views on his first video. That's more than your goddamn followers, or more than what you get on one video you do of your little fucking drama.
Dude is very talented. Her son, he is very talented. I was like, damn.
and
And
I
I told
never
him it's
even
going to be
knew
close to lunch.
about the 18-year-old daughter shit. See, I said stuff that was out of pocket, but I didn't even know about that. That's not anything he told me. You know who told me that? Amber C told me that. And I mean, yeah, I got mad and I said a bunch of stuff that I've never said publicly. But I mean, it's just this continuous game and this continuous back and forth. And it's not just with Phil, it's with everybody. It has got to stop. And like I said, I probably said things that I don't even agree with, saying last night. But come on, everybody reaches their breaking point, and everybody has reached their breaking point, and it's not going to get any better. This isn't going to get any better.
I can
It's
tell.
just it's going to keep going until somebody gets hurt, somebody gets sued, somebody gets arrested, it's going to end not well. And I think that we can all agree that we don't want that. So knock it off. Everybody, quit making up lies, quit talking about everybody's business. And it's all because we've been friends with all of y'all at one point that y'all even know any of this stuff. Some of it, and that's the truthful things that you say, the truthful things. And then you
Hi.
take these lies and just make them up to try to get people canceled. It's not okay to do that because nobody is believing it. Nobody. Even people that are on that team, they don't believe it. Look at Terry Time, and I'm sorry I'm bringing her up again, but that lady said it. She said, "This is hard for me to do, but I have to do it. I have to do what's right, and I have to apologize to Terry Lynn because I know." She goes, "And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker."
Yeah.
Somebody
You
just
Listen,
know,
went live.
I appreciated that. And if she even watches you, I hope she does. And I know that she does not like me, and I'm okay with that. But I appreciate what she said because it shows that she has integrity herself and she has common sense and she
Somebody just
knows.
went live. They
Yeah, I'm sure.
back. Hi, Cole.
What if?
It's a
hi Cole, hi everybody else that just came in. I didn't get to say hi to everybody. I think I saw Sassy in here that came in, and Grace and Cole and Fun Size. I think I said hi to her. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Trying to get this whole thing down, this whole etiquette thing
I'm
down.
always, I'm
Dreamer, Black
always,
Swan, Macy, everybody.
I'm
Okay, go
always
ahead.
confused. I see people dragging Terry Time all the time. Like, okay, she's 70 years old. If she wants to call herself the what is it, the biggest
Oldest
and
and the baddest.
Oldest and the baddest.
that woman has been here a lot longer than we have on this earth. So
Damn right.
respect
She
her.
owned
You
that.
cannot
She earned it.
go around disrespecting. And the shit that Angie was saying to her, the videos that I've been looking at, you are a trifling ass bitch, Amy. Amy, you're a trifling ass bitch.
You know, it's not a contest on who can say the nastiest stuff to each other, and that seems it's kind of where it's at. Like you're right, it was horrible, and it's those kinds of things. are just unacceptable. And everybody in the chat's right. She is a good lady. I mean, I know everybody has their own opinions, but she just speaks her mind and she says what she thinks and she's not unapologetic about it. But, have respect, like Dee
Oh,
said. She's
can I?
70 years old.
I never said that I was the only female truck driver. I was just saying that women who did the 80s, 70s, 80s in truck driving, they paved the way for me, for my company, and for me because they did. There's not many truck drivers that are women, not even back then. And we need more women on the road. I've seen women. I know I'm not the only truck driver. I just like to show appreciation to those women that were born before me, and Lisa was one of them that
Mhm.
did the trucking industry. And I try to show appreciation to
Hey
the ones.
guys, I gotta drop down, okay?
Okay,
I'll be back.
so
Bye, Amanda.
um, I just want to let her know that no, I don't claim to be the only one that's ever driven a truck. I just appreciate the women before me who did it, because if they didn't, it would still be a man's world and a man's job. And I feel like everybody in this community that's younger than Terry time should respect her, because she could be your grandmother. She could be your mother. She could be your grandmother. Stop disrespecting her. And
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very like stand tall. I stand tall for anybody that is older than me, and I see that they're being disrespected. It doesn't matter what Terry time is doing or what she's saying. When she said that
You're
shit
right.
about me, I didn't go over there and disrespect her, cuss her out, send her videos. Amy did all that shit. Okay, who cares what she's saying about you? She has her opinion. She's seeing how you're acting on live. She's gonna have an opinion, just like we all do. You didn't have to go make them videos saying that you're gonna kill her grandkids. Like, really?
She said
She
that?
Yeah, she said some crazy ass shit. If you go look for those videos that she did, she was saying some horrible shit to that woman.
I did
And
hear
I
some of it.
believe I followed this fucking bitch. Like, I did not know anything about Amy. And everything started uncovering when she started attacking all of us. And I was like, oh my fucking God. This is the type of motherfucker. I'm glad I learned fast. And I wasn't following her forever. And yeah, like, no. If I see anybody disrespecting Terry time, I'm going for you, because I was raised to respect your fucking elders. And if I see you disrespecting that woman, it's on.
I've always had respect for her. And I know people
Yeah.
have, like I said, their own opinions about
Yeah.
Terry, but she's always been, as far as I know, honest with
I mean, I have
me.
mad
And
respect.
Ah, you're breaking
She's a
up,
good
Terry.
person. I said I have mad respect for Jen Bailey. She's a good person.
Jim Bailey.
I think that was sarcasm.
Right.
What?
Well,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have mad respect, man. Um,
mm, nah, there's people I don't respect in this community, and that would be
I knew Dreamer's gonna say, "What the hell?"
that
Mm.
would be Jen and Amzie and Brittany and Siwa Moon. I have no respect for them.
I mean,
Amber Rock, I
I
have
got mad
absolutely
respect for
no respect
Al
for
Bundy.
them.
Hey, well, at least, what about Ted Bundy? That's what Siwa likes to call me, is Ted Bundy. She's like,
I
because she goes and she
but
helps people during the day and ruins their life at night. No, I'm not trying to ruin anybody's life. In fact, that's exactly what I'm against. Um, but I know that I'm allowed to voice my opinion. I'm allowed to retaliate or not retaliate or say what I have to say in response to your stupid shit. And, if that makes me a horrible human and evil and Ted Bundy, then so be it. Because I think you're quite skewed, Siwa, in your mentality, your focus, your cognition, everything about you, your speech, everything is skewed.
Mm-mm-mm. I respect that. I do. I respect all these women. I respect Evolution, Lynn. I respect Nerd. I respect Macy, Fun Size, and I respect Jen Bailey.
You're back over here, Evolution.
I respect Grace. Um,
I looked for you the other day and seen that
feel me?
your
You feel me?
thing was
Y'all feel me?
your
You feel
your
me?
your
Uh-huh.
down or something.
I respect Brooke. She's sexy. I mean, it's gonna be my new
Lord,
girlfriend one day. Lord help me.
I can't believe my legs over my head. I still can't. I've got to
I
have a
know. I mean, it was rough.
Jesus Christ.
You felt it
We're
too?
glad
No,
that you
actually,
you know um I was just shocked that you were modding for her. I was like, oh my God, I hope Amcy doesn't pull her into this because you were just telling me that you supported both and I was cool with it and told you that I never thought that um you would do anything to
Mm-mm-mm.
be like two-faced or anything. You don't have to apologize to me.
yeah.
I love
Um,
Jade. She's a very sweet lady. She got caught up with Jen's bullshit and fucking Jen and them just did some awful things to her.
Yes.
And she supported Amcy's channel just like we all did.
oh,
But
Evolution
she
wants to come up.
I respect Miss Black Swan.
Hi.
I respect Lynn. I
Um,
respect Jen. But I respect Fun Size. I think Brooke's a really good friend, and I think that she's been a great friend to everybody. Um,
Thank you.
feel me?
I just wanted
what
Thank you. Hi, Jade. How are you?
I'm shaking. I'm shaking right now.
Oh, don't shake.
I
Don't
wasn't
shake. Don't
asked.
shake.
I wasn't asked to do it, and I was scared of a particular person and what they would do to me because of the past. Obviously, it's traumatic. Um, um, and after 2 streams and seeing everything that went on, I made a terrible mistake in agreeing to do it, and I removed myself last night.
Mm.
And I said that I wish them well, but I'm not. It's wrong, and I can't stand with that. And I made a mistake, and I'm so sorry that if it hurt anyone by me doing that. But
No.
I was scared of the repercussions that were going to come from a particular person who was very aggressive and um, I don't know what else to say.
Well, don't be upset, Evolution. It's sometimes that's stuff like this happens, and you live and you learn and you move on.
Yeah,
And I'm sorry for everything that's happened in the past. I can hear it in your voice that you're upset.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I
I
mean,
just wanted to everyone. I just wanted to be friendly with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, once you start seeing everything and you learn everything, you realize that you can't, and you need to
Mm-hmm.
stand by the people who have been done wrong. And I can't stay there anymore. I just can't. Um, too much bad stuff has happened to people who I really care about.
yeah, you
And
become
Jay,
to
just
I
feel
remember
was
this.
complicit.
Me and Jade have had a
sorry.
talk before. Jay, just remember, our mental health is more important. Um, that goes for
Yeah,
all of us. than anything,
Yes.
and you have to protect yours just as much as we have to protect ours.
Mm-hmm.
So don't feel bad or feel like you've done anybody wrong or anything. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm not at all. And I told you
And
that I don't hold
Yes.
anything against you. I don't want you to be sad at all. Please
Yeah.
don't do
I
that
just wanted
because
to be
no,
friendly
you
with
didn't.
everybody, but
I
you can't. You just can't.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you listen. Remember, you have to take care of you to be good for your babies, your husband, and for yourself.
Hmm.
If you're not well for you, you're not good for any of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
None
Yeah.
of us
Yeah.
matter
No.
to that. Okay, I'm being honest with you again. Overlook all of us really because in the end game, we're not in your home, and we're not the
Mm-hmm.
ones raising your babies,
Yeah.
and those will always come first. So think about that before you think about any of us, please, because we're always going to be here. At some
Mm-hmm.
point, you're going to find us. We're always going to be here. Brooke may change her name to
Um.
Brooks Terry. You never know. I mean, the way she was
um,
shaking it last night, I was getting a little
Oh,
scared now. No, I'm
every time I've
I
heard
didn't
about last
know
night,
about.
I face palmed
it was
myself all day. All day I've been just, ugh.
it listen, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. You're making it maybe as bad, maybe worse than what you think. You were muted most of the time, a lot of the time. You were doing sign language. You were doing some weird, but
Hello, Bo.
I. I.
yeah, you were
I just
voting,
knew that.
and
I
but
just
I'm not mad at you.
saw
Listen,
myself. No, no, I know. I just saw
no,
myself going down that
mm,
path where what was happening was going to affect my mental health. Was going to put me
right,
back in that position.
right,
And then I saw what other people were going through, and to me and my values, that was worse. That was wrong, and that
Mm-hmm.
people like you don't deserve that. And at some point, you have to just block and realize no, and you need to pull out and say, I'm sorry, I just cannot, I can't be friendly with you anymore. I need to do what's right for me and do what's right in general. And I am scared about what the repercussions
no.
are going to be,
There's
but
not
I
going to be any.
know.
Listen, no. We're going to stop that right now. There
Mm-hmm.
will
say
not
Mm,
be. No, I know. Listen, I know who's threatening. I know who the threater is. There will not be any.
I do too.
There will not
mm,
be any.
Just
There will
I
not be any. You
hang
will
out where you
not be
don't.
threatened.
I
You will
don't.
not.
I didn't, never ever
Mm,
in any of my messages ever just say any disheartening, horrible, horrific thing about anybody else. That was my motto coming back into the community, is no matter how bad it got, I'd never engage in that behavior.
correct.
And
And
I
I never
haven't
knew you
done
as
that.
Jade.
And
I mean,
sorry.
listen, the slate's clean. I never knew you as Jade. I don't know who did. I don't know who did.
No,
I did
but
not.
I never
Listen,
did
you to
that.
me are
And I
evolution and
haven't.
you're a good person. You do not owe these people shit and they will not threaten you anymore ever
Yeah,
again.
and they can't
I
tell you
that
anything.
mm,
You're all
that's
the way
just
over
me.
And
there.
I wasn't asked, and I thought, well, I'm being friendly. I'll okay, I'll do it. And then some things then start being said, and some people that
Common
I've
sense.
had a history with
Oh
started
yeah, I
saying
do.
things, and I was like, this. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. I can't, and I
Let me help
and
you
I
out.
just removed myself, and I removed myself within a 2 day period, though it happened so fast that I'm
Yeah.
still processing it, but I just want everyone to know that I know what's right is right, and I still haven't said a bad word against anyone,
I
and I
get that.
won't, and that was my motto, and I stick to that. And I apologize if anyone felt hurt by me staying 2 days longer than I should have.
No, I think everybody's more, I think most people would be like, it's you are coming forward, you're standing up, you're saying what happened, and you removed yourself because your own, your conscience couldn't take it, and that's
Yeah.
commendable and all the things. And not that I'm suggesting people should get up and pack up and leave if that's what they want to do, but everybody needs to respect everybody's opinions, how they feel about things. If they don't want to participate anymore because they don't feel like it's the right thing, then respect it. Don't. It's the fear is what's killing me. Like I don't understand why there's fear instilled in these women for doing what they want to do as adult women. Sassy, and now you, Jade. I mean, y'all are adults. You can do whatever it is you want. You could go where you want and do what you want. So for you to have fear, that hurts my feelings and my heart because you don't have anything to worry about, Jade. Nothing. And I appreciate you coming and at least talking about this because everybody has a right to
Yeah,
say what they
I
need and
fear
stand
for
up for
my
themselves.
kids. I
Don't fear
fear
for
that
anything.
pictures of my children have been taken in the meantime. I fear that private messages will be, altered and things like that when I have my own copies.
I've heard about. Okay, listen. I've heard how that is. Listen. We know the truth
Yeah.
now, though. See, and we know what we all know about that. We've been schooled about who does it, so don't worry about it. Who cares? Because they will know the truth, right?
Yeah.
So don't let this
And
affect your health.
I just didn't want. It's one thing to send people a private message and apologize, and also send people private messages and pull out, but it's another thing to come up and say it, my piece, so everyone can hear it. And I'm not saying that I dislike Amzy. I'm not saying I dislike anyone else. I'm just saying that I'm removing myself from the situation.
Right. And you know what? Listen,
Yeah.
not everybody is everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's going to like one another, but that doesn't mean we have to be evil assholes and be mean to people. I mean, we're only here for a little while, people. Tomorrow's not promised. Are we going to be assholes for the rest of our lives? I mean, I know I'm
Yeah.
not. I mean, I choose love, okay? In a world full of hate, I'm going to choose love every time. Doesn't mean I'm going to like your ass or be friends. I'm not talking about you, but just or be friends with certain people. But I don't have to hate them because I wasn't taught hate. I choose love. I'm going to choose love, but doesn't mean I have to be around you like that. That's just how I feel, and that's how I was raised. So that's that for me. Now anybody else can feel their way. Brooke, Brooke, she rolls with me. See, she's my girlfriend. I'm kidding, no, y'all. She was my girlfriend last night. Now she came tonight until she views the film.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I know it. Oh my
She's
God. Hey,
bubbly and stuff. I mean,
listen, anybody that stays on my chat, so because I went to sleep and dipped out without even saying goodbye and left y'all rolling. Hey, you know what? You're number one in my book, Terry Lynn.
I appreciate it, baby, because I'm gonna tell you, we were getting past that damn thing. I was hollering, D. I was like, man, Johnson left my ass up here. I'm in a dark spot here, and I was like, man, we're just gonna have it here. I said, I'm
I
a
love it.
hillbilly from Nashville, Tennessee.
Lord, I'm gonna have to quit being afraid to go and face my 12-hour live and go check this out.
Oh shit! I said, and I was like, I'm gonna inspire y'all.
Oh God.
And so I
I'm
was like
sorry I
reading
missed
my.
it.
Oh, no,
Oh
no. Well,
Lord.
I don't know. I don't know because I was probably now theirs was comical as hell. Mine, I don't know. But I mean, I like inspirational and affirmations, so they're all over my house. But I was reading from Mother Teresa and just reading to y'all, and getting y'all hyped up for the day.
Can't wait to watch it.
Did y'all hear
Oh
that?
shit!
It
What?
was it's being disrespectful as fuck to Mother Teresa because she was modding for you and she went live and was talking shit about Mother Teresa, calling her a bitch, calling her fat. Mother Teresa is a beautiful
She's a
woman.
beautiful
wait.
lady. What the hell, man? This gotta
When was
stop. See, that's
this?
gotta stop.
Yeah, like stop.
This
But
is
you guys
this is
complain
why
about
I'm
somebody.
not going to watch it,
Yeah,
God
and that's
bless
another
them.
thing, evolution. That's listen, I love to
because
just not
I
watch
know
stuff.
I'm next. I know I'm next,
Well, don't worry about
No,
it.
and I
honey,
just
no, you're
wanted to
not.
make
Nah.
sure.
Listen,
I
I've been
wanted to
next
make
all
sure
week.
that I that instead of sending each person a private message to say, I wasn't asked, but when it happened, I did it, and it was wrong. I'd rather come up here and say it, to
And that takes
everyone and
courage.
say it to
Yeah, it
Terry,
does.
Lynn, and Dee. And
Hmm.
if Amanda is still listening, everybody. And I'm still not going to speak ill of anybody because that's what I promised that I would never do when I came back, and I still won't do that. Yeah.
I
Appreciate
think
it,
you're a great
evolution.
person.
Me
You're a
too.
great person, and just be as strong as you can be. You know what? It's a day at a time, a step at a time, a minute at a time. But just be strong, and you know what? Listen, you're we're not always going to rock and roll with the same people because nobody is always going to like that same person. And
Right.
we all have different hearts and minds, and that's the greatest thing about being us. And
Exactly.
Brooke like does the splits and shit in the middle of the night and
Oh
stuff
my
like
God,
that.
y'all! I was telling you, y'all think I'm being dramatic. All day long when I'm hearing little snippets about this stuff, I have like literally just
I'm kidding.
shook my
I'm
head, put my
kidding.
hand over my face. That was like going out, like you said, Terry Lynn. That was like going out to the bar with your friends and making a whole ass of yourself. And then the worst part about it is you can't really remember everything either. And
Oh
even
damn.
though I
But
don't drink
no,
like that every night, I don't ever drink whiskey to be
I
exact.
don't think that
That's
you
where
do. I
shit
don't
went
think you
downhill.
do. I
The
think that
liquor.
you were beautiful. I mean, you were beautiful. It was funny. I would have rolled with you, and we would have had a good time.
We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna all have to plan some kind of a rendezvous.
I
It
think we
will.
all need to do that. It would be a blast. Listen, I was like, this is some fun shit because I could just see this.
Wait,
Uh,
what's Phil saying? He's somewhere. He's still up in the chats trying to stir shit up.
Yeah.
let us support and
Oh, sorry.
oh, I don't know. I don't worry with that fella. That's not my. I don't like them type of dudes.
Babies.
But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this and not keep my stream up all night. And actually end it. Although I did discover
I got
that
it.
had I not been an idiot and played that music, that would have been like, whoa, halfway to my watch hours or something like that. But it
Well,
is
there
what it
was
is.
commentary, so those
Yeah.
hours were real. They were real 12 hours, baby.
Oh Lord. Maybe yeah. I'm gonna let the people that have requested to watch it have a little bit more time to view that before I put that shit on private.
Oh my
I
gosh. I
Privatize.
mean,
it
just leave the
up.
I
cats
missed
alone.
it, so
Who the fuck is their fucking opinions are because
I wish.
they have cast stones at us for having opinions and doing lives.
And ain't nobody going to jail. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, it's like fuck, leave it up. Don't let them keep it down because they're running around.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Good night,
hallway.
Lisa.
Can you hear
We
me?
Oh, from
got you.
Holland, all the way from Holland. But yeah, Dee, I
Yeah.
can hear you. Go ahead.
um,
No, I'm
I know
just
you're
saying.
talking
Don't
about Macy.
you can probably like take uh you could I don't know how that StreamYard works, but you could probably cut the where you shut the computer down and cut that other shit off
Oh, I
and
don't
put it.
think anybody needs to see all that again.
Oh, girl,
Meow. Meow.
tell
Oh,
Jen I said, girl.
Protect. What is it, Phoebe?
Tell her I said fuck her, and I'll say what I want to say. There's nothing she can do to stop it.
I mean, it's too
Yeah.
bad that we can't have everybody just agree to, on 10/21/2021, the shit stops. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think I'm pretty sure I said everything I had to say last night. Pretty damn sure I said things I didn't want to say. And they've had their piece today. They've gone on a publicity tour about what pieces of shit all of us are. So fine, we've all said our piece now. Let's see how long it takes before everybody has to get mentioned and blasted again. Because if it just stops, then it'll stop. But if it doesn't, then it won't. It's such a simple principle.
You look. I have mad respect for you. You hung in there, man, until the damn camera went black, and I don't know where the hell you went. I think you
I think
crawled to the bed.
I
I
shut
was
my
like,
computer. I shut my computer and I went to bed. I wonder if I was thinking, I'm just going to let them keep talking. I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
My
But I was like,
kids are getting
Brooke,
out of control.
Brooke.
Sorry, I was just gonna go because they're getting rowdy
Okay,
because
Jade,
it's
thank you
just
again for
dinner
coming
time.
up.
But I wanted to thank you for letting me do that and sort of letting everybody know everything
No problem.
rather than
We appreciate
individual
it.
messages. And I know that not everyone will appreciate it. It may take time, but I'm not going to speak ill of anybody. I just made a mistake and I will suffer the consequences,
Nah,
whatever they may be,
you
from
didn't
each
make it.
person.
No, you
I'll
didn't make a
take it on the
mistake. You're
chin.
good.
Well, you
No,
know
you're
how
I'll
fine.
take it on the chin like a grown up, you
No,
know.
Yeah.
we
you know
love
how to
you.
you know how to contact
Thank
me
you
on
very
Instagram.
much. Yes.
Yeah, thanks for coming up, Evolution. You're welcome here
Thank you for
anytime. Feel
having me.
safe here. Nobody's going to get mad if you decide that this isn't for you either. Ooh, that's rude. But yeah, so like I said, thanks for coming in. Thanks for speaking your piece, and you're always welcome in here,
Thank you.
sister.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no
Thank
problem. Thanks
you.
for coming.
Bye,
I'm I'm
ladies.
Bye.
I'm
I
laughing
don't,
at this message.
I don't
Lily,
understand what the hell that's about. What the fuck she talk?
was she
Why
talking
she?
about you, Lily, or me?
No, she's saying Jen was saying that we need to keep our mouths off of her, and Lily is
Well,
replying.
Jen, why'd you call the police on freaking Amanda last night? Come on. And say she
Fuck
was
her,
smoking your mom's ashes. That is
fuck.
fucking asinine, Jen.
So we're all bald headed. This is weird.
No, they
No,
Lady,
were
she
making
sent that message to Jen. That's why I was laughing. She said to go get a better for her bald headed ass.
oh shit. Okay,
Grace.
got you.
That is so funny. Well,
Oh
thank you for
god.
y'all's support. Yeah,
Uh,
don't be nasty to people. Everybody quit being nasty. My gosh, that's so
It's
rude.
since Clint won't. Oh my god.
oh god. Well, what was said? What I heard and seen that was shown to me that was said to Lily last night was disgusting. And
What
Well,
is it?
yeah,
why are they going after Lily again?
about her mother is disgusting. Was disgusting.
Oh, this is the Lily that they're going after?
Mm-hmm.
Lily
And
is
it was
Grace's
disgusting,
friend.
and I didn't agree with it.
Yeah, I didn't know that y'all were still going at each other.
Well, what's going to happen is they keep calling the cops. And I know my state's not going to put up with malicious calls.
Nope.
But if they keep calling the cops, somebody's going to jail because they are
Yep.
committing crimes in this heinous fucking fight that they're doing.
Yep.
And honestly, whenever I heard that the cops were called to Amanda's, I really thought that that was the pathological community cop caller over in Utah that called on Amanda too. But Jen, you openly admitted it. Don't do that to people. I mean, we've all taken turns sitting up here and saying things that about each other that period. But nobody's over here, nobody that I hang out with has called the police on you, has done any of this stuff to y'all. So
No.
don't do it. Don't start this kind of shit. This is a war you can't wage, okay?
Somebody should call
No.
51 on both Jen and Amzy. The way they act on social media towards people, the raging that they have, the abuse that they're giving to people. Somebody should be calling a 5150 on them two bitches. Because
Is
they
that a
really need.
hoe?
It's just easier before all of this gets more out of hand to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, and it could happen to any of us. It could happen to
Mm-hmm.
like, what if somebody calls and that was a really outlandish thing to say. What if somebody brings it a little too far and actually makes somebody get swatted? And y'all heard the stories when
And
people get
arrest.
swatted, arrested, or shot. Look at
Yep.
that poor girl that got killed by the police officer. I don't know why her name's slipping my mind right now, but it happens. And you don't think it's going to happen to any of us, but what if it does? What if something goes crazy? Just some weird freak accident, and somebody ends up getting killed over this or hurt really badly. And then you
They're
know
going.
what's going to happen to follow. You're going to go to jail because you're going to be arrested for if anything bad happens to any of these people physically, or if somebody gets so bullied they take their own life.
Yep.
I mean, and nobody. I'll say it again. I dropped the link, Amanda. Nobody wants anybody to get hurt. Nobody wants anybody to get arrested or throw, or their kids getting taken away. So the easiest thing to do is stop.
Yeah.
Amanda, put that
I mean,
margarita down.
and it really is easy to stop too. It's just like, why respond? Unless you are really that upset or you're that hurt, you have to rant and rage.
Picture.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said? I said, Amanda, put that margarita down.
Oh no. Don't say
Oh
that.
shit,
Now
I
she'll
didn't
be in.
realize that. I'm on a different device. I didn't realize that was my picture.
And that's perfect. That's the perfect post 12-hour live picture, Amanda.
Shit. No, I was just getting reports about Jen's live. Someone was reporting to me about Jen's live, and
Why is she freaking out over there? I mean,
talking
Because
about
you're my friend.
well,
your no, because you're my friend. Yeah, about your nose and about just nasty shit. About you got everything you deserved with Phil, and she's happy
Oh
that
God, that's
Phil did what he
disgusting.
did with you, and
well, that's great, Jen. Perfect.
Wow. She's
I do it today.
beautiful. So that shows, when you do that stuff like that, that's an insecurity that that person has when they have to put someone like that down. Because you are a beautiful woman, and
Thanks. And I do have a big nose. I
um,
don't care. I obviously didn't care last
it's not.
night.
It's not. I'm not even.
Fine, Jen. Don't talk about
Jen
people's looks,
not
Jen. I'm
winning
not
any
gonna say
beauty awards. I
I'm not
mean,
gonna do
besides
that
this.
back. I'm
So.
just not. I'm just not. But
I'm
No,
just
and that's
saying,
what
like,
I'm
don't talk.
saying.
none of us are entering a fucking Miss America contest.
I
Like,
can go get my nose fixed, and I can afford it.
Yeah.
And you know
That's
what?
true.
As you get older, this is a fun fact for everybody in the chat and on panel. Your nose and your ears never quit growing. So if this continues to be a
She's
problem,
right.
I've already. Don't you think I've had this face my whole life? Don't you think I can point out my
And it's
own
beautiful.
flaws? Thank you.
It's beautiful. I think we all can point out our own damn flaws.
I mean, I don't
We're
need
all
somebody else
beautiful
to do it.
individuals. And
I
that's
mean,
really uplifting is just to sit here and put a woman. Oh my God. Shit.
I'm not sitting there talking shit on your looks, Jen, or talking shit on you at all. I'm just stating the facts, and it's that you don't need to call the police to people's house and accuse them of smoking your mom's ashes. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
she admitted it
Ugh.
wholeheartedly. Absolutely did. Totally admitted it.
We're not clapping back, by the way. You can tell them we're not clapping back. We're talking like adults do.
Yeah, I didn't call
Yes.
the
This is
police
not a
back on
clap
you.
back. This is like common sense, like women talk. Uh, like, what the hell in the hell? Like, What are we? Are we bullies in the 6th grade again, or were you bullied in the
No,
6th grade?
there's nobody
God bless.
Am I gonna apologize to you, AT2?
For what?
I'm not on Reddit threatening you. I don't even write on Reddit.
Let me think about
Is
this.
somebody
One.
under mine?
Think about
Are
that.
you accusing me of being some rando screen name on Reddit?
Are
I have
you
not
going?
typed on Reddit. I looked at Reddit today one
Oh, I
time on.
didn't see. I think I deserve one. Not starting anything, but
Yeah,
well,
I'll
you
go
know
ahead.
what?
I
Wait
don't
a
even
minute.
know what
Can
I don't even know what I said, to be honest. I
I would
heard, but I
like an
don't.
apology myself. From AT2. If that's
And
the
did you
case,
call us
if you have
trash
to
last night?
apologize, because
Did
calling me trash and saying I'm this and
no.
that, and I've never done that on his name ever.
Yeah, we've never
But
called
he
you
had no problem
trash.
saying those things about me and
You're gonna
dragging
come over
me.
here and tear her up?
And you said, weren't you over there laughing that John had the cops called to his house again? Weren't you laughing? And
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I said, if I said,
I didn't drag him.
and I don't even know what post on Reddit you're talking about. Okay, he wants to come up.
Oh, yay.
I mean, that was a
Let's,
person that at one time I thought of as a friend.
I
I did,
yeah.
actually.
You want an apology? Him and Siwa always want an apology. Sit your ass down.
No, I'm saying at one time I thought he was he actually was my friend.
what's up,
He actually
AT2?
was. And he actually hurt my feelings, and I don't think he
Hey,
realized that.
What's up?
uh,
What was written on Reddit, and why do you think it's me? 'Cause
no, not what was written on Reddit. It was they played a clip of your video threatening me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I was a little bit not
Inebriated. We were all drunk.
yeah, but that's not but what I'm trying to say is why were you laughing at John for getting the cops called to his house? And I think what was said, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I have like I said, I haven't looked on Reddit. What's his number? Let's call him to his house. Look, I said a lot of stuff last night that I would never really do.
We all do.
And for that I will apologize. However,
I respect that.
don't be laughing when things are happening to people if you aren't going to think it's funny if it happens to you. And that's all. And so that's kind of what I would have said had I not been all shit faced. But don't laugh because John goes through this more than we know. He doesn't even tell anybody. And it's not funny. It's not funny that every single time he goes live, he's getting cops called to his house. And some of the times he doesn't even say anything because he doesn't want to give anybody satisfaction. And if you had the cops called every time you went live AT2, you wouldn't think it's funny.
I respect you defending him. I definitely respect that.
Well,
I just wanted to say, I don't think that there was any issue with me and you, and so I was kind of thrown off by your energy wanting to call the cops on me and stuff like that. So,
oh no, well, I never got your number, I never got your address, and if I had, I wouldn't have called the cops. So there's that.
We're not the kind to call the cops on people.
The ones you run with.
Yeah.
Cops.
We're not cop callers, buddy, and I think you should know that.
okay,
Says
that's
AT2
good.
was over there last night. Well, I mean, so what kind of shit were you talking on us, though? I mean, if we're going to be telling the truth here.
Oh no.
I was about to drop
why don't
down
you
because I
just
thought
come
we ended on a
clean?
good note.
We did, but I was just wondering.
Well, I mean, I
ended
have
on
a
a good
question.
note.
I didn't know what was said.
No. Listen, we apologize. We apologize to
Yeah.
you. That's a good note. But what? Let's have a little. Let's have a little
Apology, reciprocation. I mean,
acknowledgement on
Listen,
your
I had to
end.
come up because I got timed out. I was like, damn, I got timed
I
out.
apologize for ripping you asshole.
Can I ask him a question?
Apologize.
I want to ask one question respectfully.
Yes.
Point. We were friends, were we not?
We were cool.
We were friends.
Yes, we were. We
I mean, are we
talked
going to
plenty
get
of
an
times.
apology?
I'm just asking. We were friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you held me accountable, right, for something that I'm not accountable to you, for her,
I'm not accountable for myself, right?
Hmm.
And you spoke on my looks, right? Before I said a
I
word
talked
about
about your
you.
looks.
Yes, sir. And you hurt my feelings. I wanted you to know that. Just want you to know that. You did.
If I talked about your looks, I definitely apologize for that. I didn't think I went too deep into that. I thought I was more
Oh,
talking about how I felt like, basically you were egging that other. I don't want to say that person's name because I don't want them to do a video about me. But I felt like you were egging
oh,
that other person on, and I felt like you being the
no, no.
adult, you
All right.
should have
No,
been the
listen.
one to kind of not tame her,
Okay.
but
I can listen. I can only be in control of myself, and I think that anybody on this panel has experience. Okay, I can only control me.
Yep.
You try that, please.
right. I definitely respect that.
I mean, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but good luck if you can do it.
Yeah,
Listen,
any personal attacks that I made against you as far as like looks and stuff like that, I definitely want to apologize, and I can be man enough to do that. I will apologize for that wholeheartedly. Like, I definitely apologize for that because I think you are a beautiful woman. I never want you to think that I would ever talk about your looks or anything like that.
I appreciate that, and I'm sorry if I
Yeah.
hurt your feelings. I mean, I didn't. I don't. I'm not one that just strikes to hurt people's feelings because we had conversations in the past. We had
Right.
great conversations. I mean, I really thought we were friends.
Yes. And I think that it was such a because I really don't want to relive the past, but just that whole situation that happened with that other channel, I think it was a lot going on and a lot of emotions, and I think nobody was listening to each other, and we were all kind of high up on emotions because of the situation, and then we were all kind of, oh Jesus. Uh,
There goes my boy right
My
there.
boyfriend's
you're
back
trying to
and
set
you're
me up.
gonna be
Damn.
my boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey, hey,
Y'all
How do we
y'all
set
be
you
trying to
up? You
set me
came
up. See, I
he
knew this
I
was a setup.
knew I would get
you
out
came up
on
here.
trouble.
That
I
wasn't a
gave him
setup.
a
AT2.
listen.
AT2.
I got you. No, I'm
All
a
right.
witch.
Hey, Brooke, can you mute everybody?
Terry,
Can you
DM
for a
me.
minute, please? Can you
Terry
mute
and
everybody
Brick,
for
if you guys would like to DM me,
for a
please
minute?
DM me. I don't want to
AT2, I
do
got a
this
question for
conversation
you.
with him
I
up
got a
there.
question
Hey,
for
just
your
let him
bitch
ask
ass,
you a
AT2.
question. Hold on.
I got a question for you.
Can he ask you a question, please? He's asking respectfully. Please.
Okay.
You think I said I was gonna rape that lady fucking daughter, nigga? Huh?
Wait. Okay.
When
Wait.
did I
I need to
say
answer
that?
this. He didn't.
He's
Whoa.
gone real.
He didn't. Y'all need to go
He,
watch the. Okay. I've got the. Okay. Go to Reddit. That clip right now, please, somebody, because he's not seen the whole thing. Son of a biscuit eater. Get
Everybody
that
I
knows
didn't.
that you didn't
I
say that
didn't see
real.
How did that interview go today? Because I didn't see it.
It's fucking horrible.
It's
There ain't nobody had my fucking back over there either.
That's pissing me off.
I didn't see it. I was busy with
I'm
Xavier's
sure you
sick.
didn't.
Found
I'm
it.
sure
I
you
found
fucking
that
didn't.
clip. What?
I'm
Well,
sure you
I'm
didn't see
sorry,
it.
real. I'm sorry. My son's sick.
No, I seen it just a while ago.
You know what? Every time, you know what I get tired of.
What?
When it's time for me to ride with people, I ride for them. But every time when it's time for
I'm
somebody to
riding
fucking
with you.
ride for me,
Listen,
there's a fucking excuse. I
I'm
don't take
riding
excuses.
with
It's
you.
not
I
an
can't
excuse.
keep
My kid is
here.
sick.
Listen, I can't keep him
What
up
is it
here
gonna be
real.
next time? It's gonna be something next time too, right?
Well,
But you better
If I
make
excuse
sure I
could
have your
listen,
fucking back though, right?
real, if I could have
110%, right?
real, if I could have kept him up here, I would have because I just seen that clip. It's at the very end. People need to see the clip, or you know what? You need to air that last bit of that clip. It's right there. And it's the truth.
AT2,
It was
no,
not said.
AT2 know what I said to Maria's
He
daughter
needs to come back
was not
and make it right.
disrespect. It was disrespectful, but she's a
No,
30-year-old woman.
wait,
And
you
for him
didn't
to
say
sit
that.
there trying to
Whoa,
say,
you never said you were going to do that to her daughter. What the? You never said that. I told you this.
I can't hear you. What did you say?
I thought we were talking about the other kid that or something.
No, I'm talking to AT2 specifically about him letting Maria on his platform and her saying that I
Oh,
said I was going to do the rape her,
okay.
her
Okay.
fucking daughter.
Everybody knows Maria lies and embellishes and
Okay,
exaggerates.
well, hold on. I didn't see that live, or whatever. I didn't see that. I don't follow Maria. She's blocked.
Maria's a
Because
fucking liar. I warned you, Real, in the beginning. I said, here's her information. Here's what she does. This is her game plan. This is what she does. It's step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how she goes.
Well, it
And
doesn't
this is
matter.
what she does.
It doesn't matter if I know if he's allowing the bitch on his platform with 400 people on the motherfucker.
I fucking agree. He's a piece of shit and should never,
And then,
ever fucking entertain that bullshit. And he knows what a fucking mess Maria is. He's doing it for the fucking clicks and views. He doesn't give a shit how it affects you.
oh my God, if he, okay, let me see if I can get
why do you bitch ass want?
AT2. You're here. Come back.
Real, he
Why do
doesn't
you
have the
bitch ass
balls
want?
to face you about that. He didn't have the balls to face you on that.
And then I'm quote unquote the angry black man, but everybody can run around and fucking slander me. Though, right? Then fucking
No.
Yahoo will bring the bitch in there and talk about
Well, you had every reason to be angry at him.
No, but you're not looked at like that. I don't look at you like that. I look at you actually like a teddy bear. I'm sorry. I'll say the truth.
He's a bear. And fuck anybody who don't fucking like the fact that we fucking roll with him. That's period, point blank.
And that's a fact.
I mean, I'll tell anybody that wants to know that Real's a teddy bear. And Real didn't say ever, never one time did this man say he was going to sexually assault any woman of any race, religion, creed, color, anything, ever, nationality. It did not happen. He never, ever said that.
And what did I say?
You know what a black
Slandering Real is not going to be okay because you know what that opened up what? When you slander somebody's name like that, what happens? What can happen?
You can lose a lot of.
Y'all are putting something on that man's name that's not true.
Well, he can lose his life over it because it's different for him.
But not that, he can sue too.
And I had my credit card in my house instead of having to run around the corner to my truck to get it. I would have been up in that motherfucker causing all kinds of havoc. But I knew I wasn't going to make it to get in there. But let me tell you something. Brooke has known me for almost 2 years, and she'll tell you I got your back 100%. And I've been.
Me too.
She does, and she'll never turn on you, and she'll never be disloyal. And Amanda too.
Amanda. I need to see it to believe it. That's just where I'm at right now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all know I'm 100%. I don't trust no fucking body. Because at the end of the day, this whole fucking week, I've been getting fucking slandered, destroyed. But what did I do? I stood up for every fucking body else. And the one time when it fucking counted, nobody wanted to take the fucking jump shot from me.
I didn't know you were getting slammed again.
But then I'm the fucking bad guy, though, right?
What? I got your back. I didn't know you were getting slammed.
How nobody knows
I know you were getting slammed today. I didn't know you were getting slammed today.
Who am I taking? Brooke? Brooke, you was on the phone me all fucking day.
No, that was Terry Lynn.
No, that's me. I didn't know you were getting slammed. I didn't know that.
I didn't talk to you today. I didn't know you were getting slammed either.
Okay,
Damn group chat. I was like, everybody go in there to AT2 live.
I'm not in this group chat you keep talking about.
Yeah. Or you created the goddamn mod chat.
Oh, I don't know about that mod.
In mine?
Yes, in the mod chat. I told everybody go into AT2's shit and start talking shit in there. I told everybody to do it. Yes, I did tell everybody to do it.
But we have to be subbed to his channel, and I'm not.
I'm not subbed either. And then when I went in there and saw that he needed to have a sub, I was looking for my credit card. My credit card is in the fucking truck. I didn't have time to run to the truck and get in there because I would have been in there causing all kinds.
All I know is I seen two people in there that had my back, and that was Diamond Girl, and that was Cooch. Two fucking people. And I
Listen, had I known, listen, I would have been there.
I'm
When
sorry.
was this shit?
With all due respect,
I apologize, Real. I apologize.
Well,
I apologize. I don't even know when this live was. I did not. I don't know because I don't sub to that.
end of the day, I ain't never been no motherfucking chick. I done fucked bitches
Listen, I know you
across the world. I never had to take nothing from nobody.
Girl, listen.
The fucking project where we taught fucking game. You taught how to talk to a fucking chick. You taught how to fucking. I got fucking manners when I need to fucking use them. I fuck them at the take.
I know that.
Oh, I'm so confused. I thought you were talking about the live that you have planned with Monica, Real. I was like, I didn't even want to say anything. I was like, oh my God, I thought that was planned for tomorrow. So I just looked and checked, and yeah, I was right. I thought that's what you were talking about. I don't subscribe to AT2 either, and I wasn't about to go listen to Maria's ass tell more lies about all of us. She lied about all of us.
I thought it was about us. I didn't know it was about you.
No, she was trying to make it threats to rape his daughter and all that shit. She fucking lied.
I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be about.
Amanda, how don't you know nothing and you talk to D every fucking day? You don't know nothing?
Did we discuss today that his thing was going to be about Real?
No.
Y'all need to be talking about how drunk Amanda was last night.
Yeah, I told everybody, go in there, make the alt account and go in there since they don't know who the fuck it is. Go in there and start talking shit. I told everybody in the mod chat. And
I haven't checked the mod chat all day.
But if I had known, listen, I would have been there. I would have had your back, and I think everybody.
All I'm saying is, if everybody say they got my back, I don't want to hear it. I want to fucking see it because I fucking show and fucking poop.
Well, I'm
am I right or wrong?
Posting right now, so I'm late. I apologize, but it won't happen again.
I do apologize too because I got you back. I mean, hell, I'm not scared of anybody's shit. I'm not scared of that.
Well,
I know the truth. You didn't say it.
I'm keeping my goddamn credit card with me so I can get into somebody's live.
Why do you need a credit card to get in his live? You have to be members only to chat?
I don't sub to it, and if you have to be a subscription thing or some crap, and I don't sub, so I'm not paying for it. And I didn't even know he had her on his channel.
Sorry about that, Real. I'm sorry.
I thought you just needed to be a subscriber. But I couldn't subscribe.
I don't subscribe to him. No, I don't
subscribe to him.
I do not pay or subscribe to him. I subscribe and pay to yours, but I don't to his. I'm sorry. I don't see his shit, so I didn't know.
But I understand where Real's coming from too. He feels like we need to support each other, and maybe we need to. I don't know.
And Real's the only channel I'm subscribed to and paying for, but I was willing to go do that, but I didn't have my credit card, and I came up on here, and at the beginning, I fucking stated how the fuck I feel about Real. Ain't nobody
more than once, yeah.
More than once, because I don't want nobody to think that I pick up for them because I do. Especially when I say I fuck with you, that's when I stand up firm on that.
And she did.
and I know for a fact he made a song about a grown-ass motherfucking woman. He did not say he was going to rape this woman or anybody else.
He never said that.
I mean,
Number
like
one, this man has fucking 10 cats. He's got a name for every damn one of them. He does not fucking forget. He has cat food galore, cat litter, everything. And when you hear his cats, y'all gonna say that man that loves cats like he does is gonna be doing some stupid shit like that to go to prison over. Y'all are stupid as hell. He never said it. The song was a song, and I've heard rap songs that actually say things like that, but not. Oh my god! But the actual action.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down. I feel really bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop down.
Oh damn!
well, I gotta get some sleep. Anyway, so, but yeah, real. I'm sorry if you didn't feel supported, and thanks for coming up.
Yeah, I love you. I got your back, and I will go kick ass.
Yeah, and I'll be better at. Like I said, I guess I didn't even realize. And plus, I mean, it was like the witching hour in the afternoon. I had to listen to 5 chapters of my teenage daughter's book that they're reading for English, so I could help her with her homework. And that was that was thrown at me late this afternoon. But yeah, in the future, we just need to make sure we communicate and we know, and we go in as united fronts whenever people that have our backs, are getting drugged. And like Amanda said, I had no clue that Maria was going to be up talking about Real in that live anyway. I figured it was about everything that was said about her last night in my live.
I did not know. I thought she was going to go heavy on you somewhere, but I thought it was going to be on Yahoo's channel. And I'm not giving that shit of Yahoo and her a view, because that's weird. But I did not know that it was going to be on AT2's channel. And I know that the last time I seen his channel, you had to pay.
That would have been the first. That would have been the first problem. I'm not going to pay any money for anybody I don't like. I'm not going to pay for CWIS memberships to see her stuff. That'll be no. But if it comes down to having to do that kind of stuff you could always, if you couldn't chat in there because you're not a subscriber, you can send a super chat. And that's just another thing. It's like, wow, it sucks to send money to these people whenever they're talking shit about you and stuff like that. But at the same time, we could figure something out, because I think everybody should feel a level of support.
I agree.
When they're riding when we're all riding for each other. But I'm going to bring Real back up real quick. Okay, sorry, Real.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I didn't know. I thought she was going to be on Fields, like, talking shit about you, and John.
Where did Amanda go?
She said she felt bad, so she dropped.
Yeah, she felt bad.
Maybe call her, Real.
Huh?
Maybe call her.
She didn't know.
I don't
Listen,
have
the only thing that I knew was that she was. I thought this. I thought that it was going to be on Fields with the Maria over the cats and Brooke, because something happened to John's cats.
It's terrible.
Oh yeah, he was saying
terrible. Can't believe that poor kitty.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to talk to John about them cats. That poor cat's never gonna be the same again.
What happened?
John's gonna have to tell you that, man. Or I can tell you off the platform. I'm not going there again. Hell no. Poor. I can't even remember. Was it Phoebe?
Somebody did something to some cats?
No, Real. He was just basically, John was making up stuff about Maria, kind of like she makes up about us. That's where that came from. He was just being, trying to animate the fact that, well, if these people are going to go over here and talk and say all this stuff about people that aren't true, then we're going to sit over here and talk about them and say things that aren't true. So evidently his cat let him know some things that Maria did.
And here's another thing. Why doesn't nobody understand that this war is fucking happening because of fucking Jackie Sunshine? If Jackie Sunshine, who by today fucking slammed me in her fucking video but didn't say my name, thank you, we still know it's fucking you, went to see why fucking that's where all
Well, you can't get into that. You can't get in there. She's got that thing locked down.
Who?
Siwa?
Huh?
She got her room locked down. I don't watch that thing.
What I'm saying, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I didn't have a problem with Siwa. I was in Siwa's lives every single day until Jackie Sunshine went over there and gave her the information when I told Jackie Sunshine, and I said what I said to Jackie Sunshine. Bitch, you too ugly to be fucking raped. Nobody fucking raped you. That is what I said to her. And I stood on what I said to her. And nobody.
Yes, she did.
Okay, she gave that information.
Yes, she did.
Hello?
Yeah, did we discuss that this afternoon? Blah. When you came to how if Silla was his friend, she would not have fucking paid attention to that girl and what she was sending her, or she would have took it to real behind the scenes and not did what she did on her fucking platform. Did I?
I see you. Like she would have had a private conversation.
But nobody. So Jackie Sunshine and Josh that let us suck cock, they get to roam around free after they done started a whole fucking war.
Yeah.
Are they there every night?
Huh?
Are they there every night?
Yeah, they're always on her platform.
Okay.
Like I told you though, or like I said earlier, she will stab anybody in the back to rise above and make herself look like a hero, especially on our panel. So nobody's safe in that regard, is my opinion. She's going to do what the popular thing is to do with her panel and her members and her things so she can keep that money coming in. And if it means stabbing a friend in the back, she'll do it.
So why does Jackie Sunshine get free? And all the excuses I get heard is we don't know who she is. Well, if I keep saying the fucking name, why don't nobody go figure out who the fuck she is?
I don't know.
When y'all tell me about who y'all got problems with, I go find the fuck out what it is. This whole war
Jackie
started
Sunshine don't like me.
Huh?
Jackie Sunshine don't like me. She don't like me.
So you know who she is then?
Yes. She does not like me. I'm not going to be getting in any chat. She does not like me. And I don't think I'm going to be getting in any chat anytime soon.
I see she's causing a lot of fucking bullshit. That's what I see.
It's a cascade of events. One person starts some shit, and then when it's up to this caliber, and it's just out to ruin somebody, it's a cascade of events. But here comes the Maria shit. I'm telling you, real, she's probably watching you just for you to. I mean, for you to slip up so she could use it. She's just evil like that. Everything she's ever said about any of us has been bullshit.
I told her to get that dust knocked off. I mean, I tried. Okay, I did. Just saying.
It's a domino effect. It's the fucking domino effect. She did what she did, sent the information to Siwa. I jumped on fucking Christy Marie, thinking Christy Marie fucking did the fucking shit to her. She didn't do it. What did I do? I go back the next day and I fucking apologize, and then what happened? She trying to set me up to come to the state fucking fair so they can do something to me on fucking Sunday. But I don't hear nobody making no videos about that though. Nobody say anything about that, but that's cool. Now, what if I was to go there with my homies?
You and I'll come up. Do we need to make a video with you?
It would be totally different. Christy could sit over there and say she's pulling up to your house. A white woman could say that she's going to pull up to your house and go stalk your house on the way to the fair, or set you up to go to the fair, whatever the thing is. But if you ever said that you were going to do that, in reverse, go pull up by her house and all this, it'd be a whole hell of a mess. And that's just not fair. It's not fair for people to get away with saying this shit and doing this shit. And I see what you mean.
The unfair part is that it get pushed under the rug. That's the unfair part. Nobody say nothing about it at all.
Whoa, I did. Wait a minute. I have.
We're saying it now. I'm sorry if I haven't in the past. There's just
And
been,
I told her she's an ignorant thing. I don't care. And I said it before. You can't be talking to people like that. It doesn't matter. She can't talk to people like that. She can't be threatening people like that.
I apologize to that chick. Called her and apologized.
No, I told you
FaceTimed her
not
and
to.
apologized.
I told you not to.
Because I'm a man of my word, and if I was
Yes,
wrong before I had her,
and you, I agree. You said that.
I did the right
But I
thing.
told you not to do it. I told you because she don't respect shit.
Now
One day you're gonna
all of a sudden
listen.
they trying to set me up. You know what I mean? What they trying to set me up to do? You know?
Well, hell, they're suing John tomorrow.
who said that?
Maria, remember? Yeah, oh no, you wouldn't.
We ain't doing nothing, but the more we do these videos and keep bringing it up, it's more trail for all the people who are getting blamed for the fucked up shit. And it's mainly Real and Terry Lynn that are getting blamed for these horrendous fucking things. And I think the more we do these and keep them up, if there was anything to happen with police, there's proof.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
hey, me and Real going together. That's my boyfriend. So what? What's now?
She said going together.
Yeah, he's my boyfriend. So what's now? Are they gonna call the police on us being boyfriends and girlfriends? So what?
Real, we got your back. Like I said, we're a united front, and we're not going to let this shit happen.
Brooke, I need to see it. I don't want to hear it. I need to see it. That's
Okay.
I am.
I'm telling you,
I understand that.
Real is my boyfriend. Leave my boyfriend alone, Maria. Quit fooling with him. It's making me uncomfortable, and I'm getting a little upset. Leave him alone. He sings songs to me, not you. He knocks my dust. You can't handle it.
Oh, I'm about to fall asleep, and I really would hate to leave y'all up here again.
Oh, shit. No, you ain't leave me stuck in a bubble. Hell no, I ain't doing another 12 hours.
Well, you said
Terry Lynn, I tried to call you earlier today, but I thought you got to change your number.
You forgot my number? How the hell did you try to call me and you forgot my damn number?
You changed your number yesterday, remember?
Oh, shit. I got to give you my number. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, and thanks for keeping me sane this morning, Real, when I woke up and realized the mess that hath was made. You and Dee, thank y'all so much, and Amanda for talking to me today.
Yeah, and I didn't find out one item today at the fucking Goodwill. So I was a waste of fucking 2 fucking hours. 1 hour one way on the bus, another hour the next way on the fucking bus. I went to go get fucking chicken sandwiches from the fucking store. Fucking chicken sandwiches was harder than a motherfucker. About to beat the shit out of them. The cat, this is how bad it was. The cats didn't even want to eat the shit.
Hey,
and
we're
what
gonna
was
have.
little white lady doing?
I'm thinking I'm getting a deal. It's supposed to be 2 breaded chicken sandwiches for $5. I'm like, all right. Well,
Real,
if you don't believe me, ask Cooch, because she was on
we
the
need
phone
to
with
talk about that cholesterol, though. We're going to talk about that. We're going to get you on some good vitamin D, some good salmon.
I don't have high cholesterol. My cholesterol is good, but I talk to
Oh,
my
then
doctor.
who's somebody told me I had to help somebody with their cholesterol today, and I forgot who it was.
You told him. I think you told him you was going to help him with them because they were telling him he had high cholesterol.
Oh, in the semen.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know what
Sorry.
the hell that means.
See why I said that my buttermilk would be like Scottish cheese or something.
Oh, fuck. I had to ask them what buttermilk was last night.
Lord. Okay, it's okay, Dee. I'm going to end this now. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming up. I'm literally going to fall asleep on y'all again.
Take care of our buttermilk.
Y'all have a good night.
Yes, take care of that buttermilk grill. All right, Terry Lynn.
Now.
Yeah, he's like, okay, on that note, I'm out. But everybody, thanks for coming up. Terry Lynn, Dee, Sassy, Evolution, Amanda, Real.
We love
Everybody,
you.
thank you for coming up. And y'all have a wonderful night, and we will be back soon. Thanks again, everybody. Good seeing y'all. Have a good one.